anybody's even online, to be honest. I feel like I'm sweating my hair out. It's a late night live again. It's 12:27 a.m. where I'm at. So you already know. You already know the vibes. I'm making me a drink right now though. Hey, 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 welcome everybody that's joined the live. Shout out to everybody who got the notification. Hey, how are you guys? Shout out to everybody who got the notification that I was alive. Hey, how y'all feeling? How have you guys been? You know what? Let me tune into my own live. Give me a second. Let me tune into my own live so I can see y'all. Hey, how are you guys? Is it fine? Is the internet connection fine? Because I fear if it's glitchy. Is it glitchy? You gotta catch a big boy. You said how big of a bass do you have to catch for a shout out? You gotta get a big boy. How big do they get? 7 to 10 feet? I don't know. 7 pounds? I really don't know. I don't fish on. Hey Susan, what's up? I love you, 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 I love you. Somebody's saying that to me in the comments, by the way. How are you guys? I burnt my eye earlier. How many pounds? Record is 21 average. So about 1 or 2 pounds? Sure. I don't know if that's a big boy though. Is it big for like where you're at as far as like what you normally catch? I have cards too, by the way. Oh, you said the average is 1 or 2 pounds. Okay, catch you a 2 pound. You're in Virginia, what part? I might do a little bit of it today, yeah. Anybody got any questions? I feel like I should wipe my hands for some reason. Black Man Diddy, what's good? How you feeling, boo? You like my eyes? I feel like they're so naked and bare right now. I feel like my eyes are so naked and bare. My boss ain't speaking to me anymore. What's his issue? Is that normal? What happened, Susan? Why did you just say when you joined the live, Black Man Diddy? You like my hair? Thanks. Twin, why you been messaging my little bro on Roblox? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know you for you to be calling me twin, by the way. Can you dance? Maybe, yeah. You're asking, not demanding me to do it, right? Because what the fuck? You sub to my channel? Is that Stunna Cole Steve Austin? I don't think that's him. Lauren, get your, ain't it past your bedtime, little girl? Y'all want to do a video about God? Okay, what y'all want to, anything that you would like to start it off with? No, he ignores me, doesn't speak to me anymore. Something happened. I quit. I'm only working 2 weeks more. Oh, okay. Wow, Susan. I really don't know. Brazil, Linda. Thank you. I feel like my version of speaking Portuguese is so like bad. My version of speaking Portuguese back is so bad, but I still say obrigado to you guys. Good night, princess. You're going to sleep. Good night. First you asked, can we do a video about God? Now you're saying, can we do a vid? I'm confused, Hill in Hands. I was trying to be with you. I'm confused. So now I'm going to be nosy with Susan in a second. I'm going to be nosy with Susan. And we're going to figure out some stuff. Friend, Julrae, what's up, my friend? It's been a minute. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you guys? You want to do a video about God? What kind of video? How old are you, by the way? I'm sorry. I wanted to give them a chance, you know, but they're taking a long time. Let me make sure I can see all the comments. Y'all know sometimes the live stream doesn't show all the comments. Give me a second. Okay. Herb is the healing. Y'all hawk smash that like button. Oh yeah, double tap the live, you guys. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? I feel like I'm not on live as much as I normally am. And I know that it makes some people so happy because when people don't like you, they always expect and anticipate the worst thing possible. Like when it comes to me and people who don't like me, I have no idea their obsession with me having a downfall. I have no idea what people who are fucked up. It's a lot of people who don't like me that are actually disgusting human beings and they know it. I don't understand why they always are anticipating me to have a downfall. I feel like people are really haters of happiness. Do you guys know those people who like are very cruel to anything that's innocent? Like children, animals, like things that just mind their business, they exist. Sometimes they're cutesy. You know what I'm saying? The people who have a compelling spirit to do evil towards innocent things, that's the type of people who watch me too. And for some reason they feel like they're pushing a button. They be feeling like they're pushing buttons. They be trying to talk to me through, I don't know, the air, space, videos. I don't care though. Like, I don't know if people think I'm pretending not to give a fuck about their existence. I don't give a fuck about it. And the times that I do have time to talk about it and to discuss it, those are the only times. Like, other than that, I do not care. I barely care in discussing it. Shout out to Rude Boy for the gift. The only time I even just take my time to even acknowledge it is because I'm really making it aware to you guys that I see you as dumb and pathetic. I see you as having some type of character issue, character flaw, spiritual issue. But for some reason, it doesn't ever get in their minds. They're slow. It's something wrong with them. Shout out to Rude Boy for all the gifts. Thank you. Roots Boy. No, I don't know what type of accent I'm trying to do. Yo, can you say hi to me? What's up? But anyways, yeah, it's a lot of jealous people who watch me. It's been like that my whole entire existence. I don't give a fuck, bro. When I was younger, my mom never actually taught me what jealousy was. Like, whenever I had issues with people, she never once said, oh, they're probably just jealous of you. So there was a long period of time when I was an adolescent. When I was an adolescent, there was a long period of time where I never considered somebody was jealous of me. So I would just live life thinking, oh, that person's just a little mean or something's wrong with them. But I never was a people pleaser either. Like, I never did things to make people like me either, by the way. I don't know if that's a misconception, but the reason why I can be a loner is because I have always had those moments in my life of being a loner. I never went out my way to overdo it to make people like me and love me and accept me. I never been a weak individual. Shout out to Rude Boy for all the gifts. I'm just letting you guys know. I know a lot of people don't know me at all. But I think a lot of the misconceptions that people have about me is another reason why they keep on trying to come at me a certain way and it's not working for them. So I'm trying to help them. This is the only way I would help somebody who hates me that I know about it, by the way. I've overheard people try to paint this picture of me, and the picture sounds so low-key pathetic. Like, the picture that people try to paint of me sometimes be sounding so pathetic. Like, oh my gosh, she's just such a loving, forgiving person. Who the fuck says that? Who told you guys that? I'm sorry, what puts you, a random stranger that I don't fucking know, that has a hateful spirit on you, what puts you in that category in my life to where I will be a loving spirit towards you? A loving, forgiving spirit towards you. I think a lot of people need to stop trying to go to the spirit. Shout out to Rude Boy. Look at all the gifts. Shout out to Rude Boy for all the gifts. Just keep going. Hey, we're gonna have to. Hey, Rude Boy, say something so I can pin it. Say a comment so I can pin it. But like, for instance, Y'all need to stop troubling the ancestors and the spirits. God himself. I don't think God telling y'all this sometimes. Y'all need to stop troubling the otherworldly side of life to try to get information on me, because I promise there's a reason why you're fucking confused. You don't know me. You don't know shit about me. If I don't want you to know me, you're not gonna know me. Point blank, period. The fuck? You're not entitled to knowing me either. Y'all weird pieces of shit. You're not entitled to know shit about me. But anyway, bless up, queen. I'm about to pin it. Shout out to my biggest gifter tonight. My big gifter tonight is Julrae 99. But anyways, it's like weirdos. Like people be overly jealous and obsessed. That should be one way. That'd be a one-way street. I barely even know that they exist. And the things that I do know about these people, y'all shower that queen. The things that I do know about some of these people, it's not good things. Like, I don't have a positive opinion about them. So why the fuck would I trouble myself? Why would I trouble myself? You know what I'm saying? Why would I trouble myself towards somebody who's obviously obsessed with me, like they're a super fan? But they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so weird. Like, and then for some reason, a person who means nothing to me, a person who I have a low opinion about, they feel like if they say something negative towards me, I'm supposed to give a fuck. I already have a low opinion on you. I already know exactly why you're here, what you're doing it, and what type of result you think that you're going to get, and you're not going to ever get it. So it's like, what the actual fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's this dudes be lame because they broke. Yeah, the niggas in here that's talking shit, they broke as fuck. They broke as fuck, and they hate to see it. But anyways, they're broke as fuck and they hate to see it. People be projecting their situations onto me. You don't fucking know me. You don't know shit about me. And people be projecting their situations on me. My hair is getting sweated out. This is my bang. Do y'all remember when I cut my bang? Well, I've been growing my hair in the bang area, and I feel like my hair is just sweating out. But anyways, people be broke as fuck. They be projecting. First of all, they be mad as shit because even if exactly what they said was true, they still bothered. Like, what the fuck? You're still bothered. You're still the one bothered. It's not me. You have to have all these things for people to give a fuck about you. But people give a fuck about me without it. Oh, that shit must eat you up, huh? That shit must eat you up alive. But anyways, one thing that I do not like observing in behavior of women, one thing that I have observed, right? Because mind you, all the broke niggas that have to beat their dick tonight because no woman wants to sit on it are talking shit to me, and the people who are gifting me gifts, by the way. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So anyways, exactly. Somebody said most of them staying in their mom's basement. Exactly. Talking shit to something that they obviously cannot get next to. So anyways, what was I saying? So I was observing this behavior. Shout out to Julrae. Look, Julrae sending the gifts again. Something that these hating ass motherfuckers can't relate to. Nobody want to start a money war though. I think it's too late in the night. I don't think the big spenders are on the big gifters. I don't think the big gifters are on right now. Anyway, I was observing this behavior, right? You know what? Let me see. Let me keep shuffling my cards up. I was listening to some fun music and like I just put it on shuffle and just was letting it like go. Shout out to Julrae for all the gifts. That's exactly why I pinned his comment. Like, shout out to him. What was I about to say? I observe different behaviors in people, and something that I have seen recently is, hi, how are you guys? I didn't realize my chat wasn't moving. Living in your parents' house while saying things as well. Is Joshua thinking he's talking to me? Is somebody who's sitting on my live stream hoping to get a response from me talking to me? You came here to see me. Nobody's coming to see you do shit. Nobody's coming to see you do anything. I'm too poor for your worth and I love it. So anyways, like I said, my hair is sweating out right here. This is my bang area of my hair. My hair is sweating out right here. Okay, I'm a black girl. What the fuck? What y'all gonna do about it? Shout out to Rude Boy for all the gifts. I feel like he's the only person that deserves me to say something. So anyways, people who hate the fact that I trigger them in certain areas, they get so mad and they try to send me their state of being. There's this big fat ugly walrus of a bitch that keeps wearing platinum blonde 613. That shit don't even look great on her, and she keeps on trying to, like, she's been trying to emulate me for a while now. And the only reason why I know that, shout out to Brown Moore for the gifts, she's been trying to emulate me for a while, right? On live stream, she was trying to sit the way I sit. She sometimes bite my whole messages and repeats them, but then simultaneously she be trying to say, then simultaneously she tries to sneak this and throw shade my way. That's the type of people I attract. I attract people who hate to fucking see it, bro. You're not gonna project your shame, your low self-esteem, self-worth. Nobody's going to attract that to me. All the people who are so disturbed by me that wants to tussle with me and fight with me in the comments, realize your position in life. You're looking up to do it. Realize that. Realize you versus me before you start talking to me. Because nobody else is going to agree with you. Just because you have a hateful opinion about me, nobody else is going to just suddenly agree just because you're the one that's fucked up in life. Mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever the fuck. You're the one that's fucked up in life. I promise you, this week alone, when's the last time you actually smiled at some positive shit? When's the last time something good has happened to you? Exactly. Shout out to Rude Boy for all the gifts. So anyways, you guys aren't better than anybody in the comments talking shit towards me, by the way. But anyways, certain women who hate on me, they hate on me because they see what is attractive about me. I don't mean it in just like a way of it being just like, oh, she physically looks attractive. I'm talking about they see what is actually attractive, and because they're attracted, they try to shame that shit my way. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm not wearing makeup right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you see lashes? Do you see foundation? You don't know you've never been with a woman. You've never been with a woman, because if you are looking at me right now and you assume that I have on makeup, you've never lived with a woman. Oh, is it hard for you to get a girlfriend? If you think that right now I'm wearing makeup on, you never lived with a woman a day in your damn life. So get the fuck off my live stream. You're disqualified from talking to me about anything going further, by the way. All your insults that you'll try to say to me going further is disqualified. So it's it for you. So anyways, all the men who are gay, if you're gay, they're leaving comments. All the men who are struggling to get laid, they're in the comments talking shit towards me. I represent some shit that they will never get. That's why they're mad. Have you ever been hungry and you see an ad for some food that looks good as fuck and you get angry like fuck? That's what they're doing in the comments. All these hateful men talking shit to me, they can't get women in real life. If you think that I would never say this to a man in real life, you obviously haven't been on this live stream long enough to see the shit that I do up here, for one. For one, you obviously haven't seen the shit that goes on in this page. If you think that I would never say something to a person in their face. I'm not bitch made. All the things that you think that you see in me when you're hateful and you're projecting, it's you though. I represent the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Like I said, all of the random lame niggas that was in the comments talking shit towards me is because they don't get pussy, bro. They're not getting pussy. They're frustrated. I don't know why they feel like I'm the perfect person to project their frustrations on, but that's exactly what they're doing. Case in point, let's all ignore the shit. One nigga said when I'm going to stop wearing makeup. I'm not wearing fucking makeup right now. They don't get pussy. They don't get next to it. They're not real life dumb people. They're dweebs. They're lame. They got a fucked up haircut. They got bad breath. They got bad body odor. I'm trying to tell y'all who the fuck is trying to talk to me in the comments. If you think that I don't know who you actually are in real life, I can see very good. I can see really good. You're not going to lower my self-esteem to where you're actually at in life. The bottom of the barrel as bitches, bitch ass niggas. That's what you are. That's what you are. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're concerned about shit that doesn't need to be your concern. And for anybody who thinks that because I'm checking somebody who deserves to get checked, if you took that as an assumption as me hating men, you really aren't at a place in life to make sound decisions. You haven't lived life enough. You're really just a hater. You're really just a hater, and you're reaching. That's what you're doing. You're reaching. And the fact that I represent some shit that you can't get to, I understand your frustration. When the last time you got some pussy? I'll wait. When the last time you got some pussy? Oh, okay. That makes sense as to why you're so mad at a girl, by the way. A little girl, based off of what somebody said. Somebody said little girl in the comments. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mind you, you had to go into a fake page to talk shit towards me. That's how bad your life is. The minute that you start making fake anonymous pages to talk shit to somebody, that's how you know that your life is in the trenches. That's exactly how you know your life is in the trenches, by the way. You're either literally a little kid or your life is in the trenches. If you're an old grown-ass adult with a fucking car note, you paying rent somewhere, hopefully. If you're a grown-ass person under a fake page talking shit to me, your life is in the trenches. You're legitimately not happy at all. Oh, and you're a bitch. And you're a bitch made, by the way. And you're a bitch made. That's something that I cannot relate to. And if anybody feels like what they're doing is getting me to get angry, you're a dumbass as well. So you're dumb as well. So anyways, somebody asked me earlier to do a video about God. I don't know what that means because we're on live stream. I don't know what that means because we're on live stream. If a hater is asking me more questions about my life, it's because the last hateful shit that they said didn't stick. And for those who are saying I don't have a dad, my dad literally just texted me. I just talked to my dad yesterday. When's the last time you talked to your dad? My dad just sent me a picture of me and him together, and he said that he loves me. That's the last conversation I had with my dad. Nothing about me gives fatherless, by the way. I don't know where y'all literally just pulled that out your ass. Nothing about me gives fatherless. Nothing about me gives fatherless. Let me see. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is what my dad said. He said, I love you, and then he said some personal stuff, so I can't say it. So anyways, there's nothing really that you can insult me for, and the reason why you yourself is trying to insult me is because you're literally a hater. You're a bum of society. You saw me and you instantly got triggered because I represent something that's better than you. Oh, okay. So anyways. So anywho, my hair is really just like sweating out. Sweat it out, sweat it out, sweat it out. Ooh, ooh. Sweat it out, sweat it out, sweat it out. Ooh, ooh. Isn't that how that song goes? We're just gonna tuck the hair behind my ear to help it just like take away the sweated out part. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people these days really, like, you got to understand the climate right now. You got to understand the climate right now. What exactly is going on in a man's life for him to unprovokingly not know a girl and to talk shit towards her? You got to think about it. What would make a man, and I'm saying that very loosely right here, what would make a man unprovokedly go to a random girl's live stream and talk shit towards her for no reason? I'm not inherently doing anything to provoke it. You got to understand these people are miserable. And for some reason, they feel like they could affect anything with me, and it just not going to happen. It's not going to ever happen. And all they do is parrot back the shit that I say, because they're incompetent. They're incompetent. They can't get pussy, by the way. That's their biggest frustration. Shout out to Rude Boy for the gifts. That's their biggest frustration. Lack of pussy. Lack of pussy. So anyways. So anywho, so going back to the topic at hand. You're not coming regularly on your YouTube channel. Well, I was coming on YouTube every day, but realistically, coming on YouTube every day, as much as it's good as far as, like, I guess if people are looking at it from a money making standpoint, because my channel is monetized, I guess coming on every day and as often, I guess that is very beneficial. However, I don't necessarily need to come on YouTube every day. Like how, like, no shade. No shade. Other creators, they need to get on YouTube to make their coins. You know what I'm saying? I guess they chasing the money. But as far as me, I don't necessarily need to do that. Thank God. Like, the Most High God allows me to have a lot of rest. Like, there's times where I need rest. There's times where I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff, and I do stuff sometimes for other people that deserve it. So the Most High God, he gives back to those who are good people. So anyways, you guys, I have been making my haters cry lately. That's the messages that I keep getting. I keep getting messages and people keep telling me, oh, you're making your haters cry. So I find it not strange that people are in my comments and they're overly angry and mad. They're overly angry and mad because life's not fair for them. Aw, I don't relate to that right now. That's not my life. I don't relate to that. Aw, life's not fair for you, huh? For some reason, that's my fault, right? The reason why you're talking shit to me is because somehow your life not being fair is my fault? Aw. Aw, well, grab the tissues. We'll grab the tissues and, you know, pat your eyes. And, you know, maybe throw on some good music. Aw, you're so sad. Why are you so sad? Is life not going the way that you want it to? Aw. Aw. Were you hoping that it would be me? Aw. You thought it was me. You thought I was supposed to be sad. Why? What did I do? What did I do to anybody to be sad and living a pissed life like you? Oh, life's not treating you that well, isn't it? Oh, maybe you should get into your prayer closet. Shout out to Malay for the gifts. Shout out to Rude Boy 99 for the gifts too, by the way. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry because I don't know you and I don't know you enough to care, but it sucks that life just isn't fair. So anyways, any which way it goes, either way which way it goes, I never in my life am angry at 12:55 a.m. my time. I'm never angry as fuck online to talk shit to a creator. I feel like if I were to try to resonate with why, you guys are that angry, it's because you guys don't have sex, you don't have no pussy, you don't have no dick, you don't got no money in the bank, them bills is at your fucking ankles. Somehow your life being in shambles is my fault, isn't it? Well, I hope you get into your prayer closet. You're just a girl, got molested, and you hate men. Now that's the fucking truth, isn't it? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Are y'all on the right channel? Are you guys on the right channel? Who the fuck is a girl who got molested and hate men? Where exactly do you get out of this conversation that I hate men? Again, you guys are projecting. There's a mirror right here, and you keep talking shit to me, and like reread it and see yourself in it. That's what you need to do. You need to reread it and see yourself in it. So anyways, for the people who are discussing other looks about me, are you a fan here? Oh, you've been here more than once. Okay. Jesus is angry at some of you guys. Jesus is angry at some of you guys. Have you ever heard the terminology laugh now and cry later? You know, a fool laughs very loud, very fast, very quickly. A fool laughs until the fool realizes they should have never laughed at all. So I don't know who's saying this is hilarious to them. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you guys, honestly. Getting on live stream is starting to be like, I feel very sorry for you guys. Like I have a lot of pity for you guys, some of you, because it's like reality is that you have a very, very bad life right now. Your life is bad. You can't just go buy the shit that you want to buy. You can't go to places that you want to go. People don't love you. People don't fuck with you. People don't support you. And that's what leads you guys under anonymous fake pages talking shit to somebody early in the morning. I feel bad for you. You can't actually be here and actually maintain a good energy in the room. When good energy like myself enters the room, look at what you do. You try to throw hateful shit my way. I feel bad for you. Because you are who you are every time of the day. So no matter if I'm on live right now or not, you're going to go throughout your day and you're still going to be you, a fucked up individual living a fucked up existence. I feel bad for you. I feel very, very bad for you. And for those who try their hardest to be like, I don't know, there's people who are highly obsessed with me to the point where they're trying their hardest to figure some shit out with me. I feel bad for you too. You practically are worshiping a human being here on earth, and you're thinking you're disguising it in hate. You're seeking me more than you should seek the Lord Jesus Christ. I feel bad for you. Nobody should worship men. Nobody should worship men as in people. So the fact that you're seeking me out to know my tea instead of seeking the Most High God, Jesus Christ, I feel bad for you. When Judgment Day happens and we start reviewing your life, think about how many hours you spent on me instead of getting to know the person, your creator. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. So anyways, going back to the good energy, if you think that I'm alone in my room, physically maybe, but guess who also is here with me in my room? My angels, the Most High God himself. Do you know God lives in me? Are we going to have Sunday school? You know God lives in me, and he can live in you too. Shout out to Bell Rock for the gift. So God lives in me, right? So once you understand the whole concept of God living in you when you accept him to live in your body, then guess what that means? It means that you're all you, and then you're also God as well. Not in a twisted philosophy way. But shout out to Rude Boy said I'm still number one. You are. Shout out to Rude Boy. So anyways, I feel bad for you guys. You guys spend too much time on me, worried about me. I fill up your mental space for way too much than what is needed. Man, these niggas broke as fuck. Exactly. And then they're so broke to the point where they're mad to see when people are gifting me. So then they're attacking the people who are gifting me. But anyways, like I said, I feel bad for you guys because y'all spend too much time on me, and it's for nothing. It's for nothing. There's nothing anybody can say to me that's going to break my heart and hurt my feelings, because there's no actual relationship that I have with you guys. Do you know that? There's no actual type of connection that I have with you guys. All you all are that's sitting hate is a text name. Your text name, a fake ass profile, and some bullshit behind it. I'm supposed to give a fuck about that? What am I, fucking 3 years old? I'm supposed to give a fuck about that. You guys aren't powerful enough to do shit towards me. You're not powerful enough for anything. So anyways, and you just throw shit out your ass. That's all you do. You throw bullshit out your ass. Doesn't make sense. You're just hoping it sticks. You're throwing shit at the wall, waiting for it to stick. That's all you guys are doing. I feel bad for you. And then for the people who are trying, like, do you guys ever notice that you have to use what I'm saying to you back to me, hoping that it's going to work? That shit doesn't matter. If me being able to not be able to bend and not break makes me a narcissist, you really don't know what the fuck that means. So you saw that I love myself enough to not care for an opinion of somebody who's a hater. First of all, let's break down the haters mentality. This is bullshit, by the way. You guys are bullshit. So if I'm able to be intelligent enough to recognize, if I'm intelligent enough to recognize a hater, one, boop. And then I'm strong enough not to listen to a hater, two. And then I'm confident enough to communicate myself very well and stand on who I am as a person, which is my identity. Somehow that makes me a narcissist. Somehow that's a narcissist. Mind you, I'm not the one throwing out insults to a random person that I do not fucking know. But somehow me doing all of those three things makes me a narcissist? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm so tired of having conversations that mean nothing to meaningless people, with meaningless people. You guys are meaningless. The shit that comes out your mouth, the shit that you're texting is meaningless. You're not a narcissist, you just have a ratchet personality. I know for a fact you're not black. If you were actually black, you saying that I have a quote unquote ratchet personality definitely would not make fucking sense. What do you mean by that? I have a ratchet personality. What do you mean by that? And I know that you're not black, by the way. Because if you actually was a black person in the hood, what about my demeanor right now is ratchet? Tell me, is it the long ghetto nails? Is it the long ghetto eyelashes? Is it my demeanor? Is it the fact that I can't fucking say words the proper way? Like, what the fuck about me is ratchet? Is it all my tattoos? Is it all my piercings in my face? What the fuck about me is ratchet? Is it all my baby daddies? Is it the fact that I ain't never met my daddy? I ain't met my daddy and I ran away from my mama. And I was on the Maury show. What the fuck about me is actually ratchet, by the way? So are we moving the goalposts now? Because now somebody's saying, you're not really black. You're like Candace Owens black. We're moving the goalposts. You guys don't know what you guys are talking about. It's obvious. It's obvious. You do not know what you guys are talking about. So shut the fuck up and listen to somebody who does, which is me. Oh, okay. I'm not mixed. I'm black. Stop saying things that you guys do not know what you guys are talking about. Somebody said, here's the Google definition. A ratchet personality describes someone who acts loud. Am I acting loud right now? Projecting my voice, by the way, is not acting loud. Messy. What exactly about me is messy in this moment? Mind you, all the people who are in my comments are saying insults to me. So that makes me messy? I didn't even throw the first slug. So that makes me messy. Unrefined. Oh my gosh, what about me is unrefined? I even tucked my hair behind my ear so that way I can have a more refined look. But what about me is unrefined and out of control? I have yet to even have a temper. I have yet to cuss you guys out, which I very much so could. So I obviously am representing a lot of control. I sat there and I broke down a lot of things, a lot of concepts, a lot of things that's happening right now in the exchange between me and the live. It takes a lot of control to be able to do that effectively. And it points to a behavior that lacks class or manners. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You tried it though. You tried it. You guys do not know what you guys are talking about. So I do not care. The only people who are trying to say that I'm not black, they're literally not black themselves. That's why they're calling me ratchet and stupid terminologies that they don't even fucking know what actually it means. People see strength. I don't know why when you guys see strength in a woman, not only are you not powerful enough, you're not powerful enough in who you are as a person to even step to me, for one. But then two, the fact that you see it within me and you think that you're able to take it away from me and you're not even who you think that you are, there's cracks in the mentality. There's cracks in the mentality. You're just a hater at that point. You're just a hater. Oh, okay. At least we know who's who here, because obviously you guys are confused. When I started my live stream, I knew exactly who I was. But it seems to be that you're confused. For some reason, when I started my live stream here for my audience, you joined the live and you assumed that you were that guy. But I'm here to remind you, you're not that guy. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. So anyways, let's clear out the negativity, okay? All of these niggas in here, they're either little kids or they're adults who are acting in such a shameful way. That's the reason why they can't show their face. I either took their nigga, it's either a girl behind a guy account and I took her nigga, or her nigga's looking my way. Like, let's get past all the loser shit. I'm so tired of talking about losers and talking to them. Get the fuck off my page. We know who you are. You show up often. That's all you fucking do in life. You ain't doing shit else in life. You're not getting to no money. You're not building anything. You're not doing shit with your life. Of course you're here again. Of course you're here again with the same bullshit. Rigmarole. To say I took a nigga does not mean that I'm smashing bitches niggas, by the way. But the fact that that's where your brain went is diabolical. You don't know me at all, by the way. I'm here to remind you that you do not know me. You guys don't know me. You're projecting through a lens of hatred. So anyways, Rude Boy, can you comment so I can make you a mod and you can take out these haters in the chat? Rude Boy, can you come into the chat? Because I need to start banning these people. Their moms don't know what they're doing at night. I've never seen so many quote unquote men hate women so bad. Are you needing dick? Cause you're acting like you need some dick. You're acting like you need some dick. Thanks, Famously Unknown. Shout out to you for joining back. Taraj Cook, I've seen you before. Shout out to you for coming back. So anyways, who wants to get blocked? I'm about to start blocking bitches and niggas. Yes, girl, they dick probably tiny. They obviously don't get their dick wet at all. Whether it's a male, female, they probably try to stick their dick in an animal. These niggas is suffering. They down bad. Down the fuck bad. Who else wants to get blocked? That's all they do. They want to stick their penis in an animal. Niggas keep trying to say I have something wrong with my lip that is related to sexuality. You don't get sex enough, nor are you close to it or study sex to know what the fuck that looks like. Y'all don't get sex enough to know what that looks like. I got into a fight when I was younger. And I had braces. And this shit took a chunk of my lip on the inside out. So it's a dip. That's not anything sexually related. But you don't get sex. You're not educated on sex. You're not educated at all, probably. So that's why you keep saying shit that it just doesn't stick. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stick. It doesn't matter. This is a war. This is a war scar. This is a battle scar. You guys don't get in fights. You guys will get into a fight and you will get your ass beat. I know it, because y'all act like y'all are bitch made. Y'all act like y'all are bitch made. So I know for a fact y'all don't actually scrap like that. Y'all aren't really scrapping like that. And if you guys were to get into a scrap, you're going to get your shit leaked. Like, what the fuck? So stop fucking talking to me like you know what you're talking about when I keep having to remind you don't know what you're fucking talking about. There's not an insult in the world that you could say to me out of your limited scope of fucking knowledge, whatever the fuck, exposure. There's nothing that you can say to me that's going to stick. I know that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. So anyways, this shit is not no cyst or anything, by the way. This right here, I explained it several times. This right here is a dip. It's a dip. And it's only happening right here on the inside. Literally right here. You see that? You see how that's going? It's on the inside. It's not on the outside anything. It's not a cyst. I had fucking braces. So when I got into a fucking fight, one of my fights that I got into, I literally, my inside of my braces did that shit to me. This shit has nothing to do with sex. You guys are disgusting people, by the way. So anyways, who wants to get blocked? Who wants to get blocked? I don't give a fuck what it looks like. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. I don't give a fuck about it. You guys are y'all are the only people who give a fuck about it. I personally do not give a fuck about it. It doesn't even look like what you think it looks like, by the way. Yes, I have seen that happen a lot when people fight with braces. My boy got the same thing. Do you understand? Do you understand? These people are slow. Some of these people in the comments, they're just slow. Like, what the fuck? Just don't make sense. Just slow, hateful, following all their friends off a bridge. Could you imagine a stranger talking to you and telling you to stop talking to yourself? Like, what the actual fuck is happening? That one Robloxian123 said y'all need to find a dick to slurp. Like, please, they definitely do. Okay, I didn't notice it. My lip was cut all the way through when I got hit in the mouth. I'm so dead cells underneath. You play with it a lot. Ooh, that would actually irk me. Like, I would probably get some type of surgery. I would probably get some type of surgery or something if that actually happened to me. What the fuck the haters are doing here? They're bored as shit. You straight gangster, at least you caught your fade. Ironically, even though that happened to my lip, ironically I did whoop the girl's ass. Isn't that crazy? Even though the reason why my lip did that is because somebody was breaking up the fight, and the person who broke up the fight kind of like hit me a little bit with their arm. So it hit my lip right here. The girl didn't get no hits in with me. So ironically, I did beat the girl's ass though. But the only thing is that there was this one instigator that was around. There was this guy, he passed away, so rest in peace to him, I guess. But there was this guy, he was there when I got into a fight. So they were saying I whooped the girl's ass, but this one guy, which by the way, he had a crush on me. Anyways, this one guy, the girl was a big bitch, by the way. The girl who I was fighting, she was a big bitch. And she used to do like, okay, the girl who I was fighting, she was a big bitch, and she had a twin, and her twin was just as big as her. But I knew the twins since like 2 years now. It's been like 2 years now, or at least, no, it had been a whole year and some of me knowing the twins. I was more of a friend to her sister than I was to her. So like, me and her sister was more of the quieter type. She was like quieter and a little bit more shy. Her sister was more of a mess. Like, her sister was like the total opposite of her. So like, her sister was kind of like super fast. Like, she used to say weird stuff, and like I didn't realize that whenever I used to talk with her sister used to laugh at a lot of shit that I say, because like, I guess I would say funny shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we were kids or whatever. We were in middle school, so I used to say like funny shit. Was we in middle school? Hold on, I'm gonna continue with the story. I can't remember the timeline. Anyway, so her sister, the one that I got into a fight with, she was low-key hating. Rude boy, I'm gonna make you a mod so you can start getting people out of here. So anyways, so one of the sisters, I want to say their real name, low-key, but we're gonna call the sisters Yellow and Orange, right? So Yellow, me and the twin Yellow, me and her was cool, right? This is like some kiddish shit, right? So anyways, if anybody is getting mad at me talking about a story time that we naturally fell into, you are a hoe. Your mom's a hoe too. So anyways, if you think this is me trying to sound tough, you're weird. You're weird, and you're watching me too close. You're watching me too close because you think that you finally, you think you finally got it. Let's be cool. We cool? What's the vibe check? What's the vibe check in here? Is we good? Because some of y'all, I don't think y'all good. Anyway, so whatever the case is that, no, you're not right. You're just a hater. But you can leave. You know what? You can leave. Goodbye. The fuck? Y'all are weird as fuck. Y'all vibing? Somebody said I'm vibing. Okay, cool. So anyways, you vibing, you listening? Okay, cool. So me and the twin Yellow, we were cool. Like we was mostly, we were better friends. Like I used to, like, you know how like you call your friends and stuff after school or whatever? You vibing? Y'all vibing? Okay, cool. So whenever me and her, I didn't talk to the twins. I didn't talk to the twin a lot on the phone, but a lot of times we would talk with each other on the phone. So like Yellow would call my house or I'll call her house or whatever. But whenever her twin Orange used to pick up the phone, she used to always make it seem like Yellow didn't want to talk to me or whatever the case. But I'm not peeping. I'm like a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not peeping, you know what I'm saying? I'm not peeping. Long story short, we on the bus. We used to be on the bus all the time, right? So I used to sit in the back of the bus because I just like being in the back of the bus. And just so happened that the twins sat behind me in the back of the bus. So a lot of times we used to sit in the back of the bus where you can share a window. You know how like y'all remember on the yellow buses, and at the back seats have the longer windows, so the two chairs share one window. So most of the time I'm sitting in those type of seats or whatever. But this one day I wasn't sitting in a seat like that. I was sitting in a seat right in front of it. And I remember I had my window down. So when you about to go home from school, I be happy. Like I be low-key good. I be happy. Like I be vibing. Like sometimes I don't do too much. Like sometimes I'm on the bus and I'm talking a lot. I'm chatting, da da da. This day in particular, I just remember it so vividly. It was a very beautiful day. It was like a very beautiful day outside. It was kind of like a spring day or something. Like it wasn't too hot, but it wasn't too cold either, right? So I get on the bus or whatever, not thinking anything of it. And I put my window down and I'm like sitting up kind of to where I can like look at the window and there's like a breeze in my hair or something. And so I'm looking out the window or whatever. And then the twins are sitting behind me. So the twin that I'm cool with, she's sitting behind me, but she's sitting behind me on this side. I'm not in the aisle. She in the aisle. The twin who don't like me, she's sitting behind me, right? So she said, "Oh, I'm cold. Can you put your window up?" Mind you, this my window. This my window. So if I'm chilling and I'm vibing, what the fuck you mean you cold? And so the twin said that she said it like twice. She said it the first time, then the second time she said it. And her twin was trying to tell her like, "Girl, it's not that serious. You is not cold." She was like, "Yes, it is, and I am cold." And then she said to me, she said, "Can you put your window up or whatever?" No, she didn't ask me. She said, "Put your window up." And then I looked at her and I said, "No, I'm not about to put my window up." I forgot what I said, but I said something to her. Like I looked at her like she was crazy, because why the fuck are you trying to tell me what to do? One thing about it is, even as a little girl, I never tolerated that. Like nobody has ever just been able to just talk to me any kind of way. I know a lot of people don't know that about me. So she had told me, she had said, she had put my window up. That's what she did. She said, "I'm cold," whatever. She not talking to me. So she get up and she put my window up, which means she leaned over the seat and put my window up like this. And so I put my window back down. And then I looked at her and she was like, "Put your window up." And she had a dead ass attitude. And so then I looked at her, I was like, "No." I said, "If you cold, then you can sit somewhere else. You can sit somewhere else." What? So obviously she's just trying to start a problem. Obviously she's just trying to start a problem, similar to these haters in here. Obviously she was disturbed. I probably looked so cute. I probably was sitting in the window. I probably looked unbothered. I was in my own world, hair breezing in the wind and shit. That should be killing haters, bro. That should be hit. That should be hit. They be eating them up. So anyways, so So then she said, I'm not about to tell you again. She said, I'm not about to tell you again. Put your window up. I said, girl, boo, or something like that to her. I said, girl, boo. I said, I'm not about to put my window up for nobody. She said, if you don't put your window up, I'ma punch you in your face. I said, do it then. I said, do the shit then. The fuck? And then when I said that, that's when the instigator guy, he said, ooh, they about to fight, they about to fight. And so then that's how the fight started. So then the girl, she literally did, she tried to hit me, but her shit didn't land for real. So she tried to hit me like this, and I guess I kind of moved or whatever, but it was enough for the fight to start. And so then she ended up telling her twin to move or whatever. So we fighting on the bus. Mind you, these girls is big bitches. Like, back in the day, that shit is considered obesity. Let me show you what the twins look like. Let me show you what the twins look like. I feel like I got a picture for this. Let me show you. This what the twins look like. This is what the twins would look like today. They was just some big bitches, some big swole bitches. Like, we're young. Like, we're young, by the way. So when you're a little kid, you're not morbidly obese. Them bitches was obese. So it's not to say I was scared to fight a bigger girl, but a part of me never had that. That's a new terrain for me. Like, I never had the experience up until that point of fucking up a big morbidly obese bitch. One thing I learned though from that fight is them bitches be big, but they be moving slow. A lot of times they be moving slow. Shout out to Risha. You haven't seen me in a while? Shout out to you. One thing I learned about them big bitches that be trying to intimidate you just because they big, they be slow as fuck. They be moving slow. Everything be slow motion. Even when they trying to hit you and they trying to hit you again, you know what she did? She did some sucker shit, bro. So I'm hitting the bitch in the fucking face. So she puts her head down or whatever. She's trying to grab my hair, but she can't because I'm moving out the way. So I'm literally hitting her in her face, and her head is down. She not hitting me. She not throwing no hits at this point. Her head is down, and she's trying to grab onto me because she low-key falling. She's actually low-key falling. And I'm hitting her in her face, and I'm low-key trying to uppercut her, but I didn't like, back then, when I used to have dreams, you know how you get in a fight in a dream and you feel like you're not really hitting people the way that you want? That's kind of how I felt when it came to me uppercutting her. I felt like my uppercuts weren't doing as much damage as me just hitting the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just working this bitch, right? The bus driver has already been prompted. The whole bus in the back is like up. Like, the whole bus now at this point, they up, they tuned in. Everybody in the aisle, everybody yelling, screaming, whatever. Like, damn, Rachel get in a fight. She get in a fight. She beating that bitch. Whatever the case. Everybody's saying this but the instigator, by the way. So anyway, so then the girl is falling. The girl is low-key falling. So she low-key's trying to grab me. Somebody said, don't let big people grab you in fights. That is the truth, because I had like I remember one of my brothers telling me that before. I remember one of my brother's friends or they brothers saying that before. So the girl did, because it's such a tight space, because it was such a tight space, and by then everybody's up in the bus and everybody in the aisle, she was able to kind of grab on me, because when the bus hit a turn, she fell into me. She did some, I feel like that was some sucker shit. So she fell into me to where she kind of low-key, her weight was kind of low-key pinning me down into the seat, but she not throwing hits at all. She's literally just like, I don't know, I don't know, it was like David and Goliath. You hit one time and they just fall over. That's exactly what happened to her, basically. So she literally, it's just like, she's on the lower part of my body and she's just like pinning me down. And so then I'm on top of her like, bitch, get your fat ass off of me, bitch. I want to kick this bitch. I want to kick this bitch in her fucking face. But the reason why I couldn't kick her is because this bitch is laying down on my lower part of my body. And then nobody around me, because look, I have always been around people who secretly hate me for real. So nobody around me, none of the guys around me, except the instigator was the only guy back there. But none of the guys was able to pull that bitch up for real until like finally something happened to where the bus driver stopped or something. And somebody ended up pulling her ass up off of me or whatever. That's it. But anyway, I felt like she did some sucker shit at the end. But overall, this bitch ain't hit me not once for real. The only time she hit me was when she first tried to hit me. That's the only time that bitch even got a hit in. Other than that, that bitch was moving slow motion. I was weaving her shit. This bitch ain't know how to fight. Like, what the fuck? Try to pull hair and all that kind of shit. Ho, please. Ho, please. And then try to fall on me. Bitch, get your big ass up. But I did learn something. That was my first time. That was my first time whipping a big bitch ass though. But I'll know in the future. Some big bitches, they do be having some random strengths. Some big bitches do have random like attacks. You know what I'm saying? But most of them, they be slow as fuck, bro. Yeah, I had to have a fight with a morbidly obese big back bitch in fucking middle school, bro. That shit was beyond unhealthy. That was beyond unhealthy. Like, that shit was crazy. But anyway, the ironic part after that was this. The instigator tried to say I got knocked out. He just talking shit. Mind you, the boy had a crush on me the whole time. So he just talking shit about me just because he, just like some of y'all haters in the comments, he just wanted a pinch of my attention. So he talking shit to me. What the fuck? Nobody else cared about that. Nobody else believed that. So when we got off the bus, only the twin that I just got into a fight with, she was the only person trying to tell her little group of friends that she won the fight. But everybody else was there and they saw with their own eyes. So anyways, that was, I don't know, that was just stupidity. But yeah, if the bitch was old right now, this is exactly what she would look like. This is exactly what she would look like, probably. Anyway, but you know, bitches be mad. Bitches just be mad when you be living in your own world. Because I was not bothering a soul that day. But every time other than that, I'm probably saying some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably wanted to be the only person to make her twin laugh or some shit. Just some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, some big girls can scrap. I mean, I've seen so many girls fight in high school. Class of 06 Boston here. High school was ghetto as for 2 years. True. Some big girls really can't fight. But my experience with fighting that girl, she could not fight worth shit. I feel like that was her first fight, honestly. Like, what the fuck? I was the only one getting some hits in. Could y'all believe my sister was on the bus too? But my sister was like I said, I was in my own world before I had gotten to that fight. My sister was also on the bus, but she was sitting on the other side of the aisle, a few seats up. Could you believe that the whole bus ride, she was unaware that I had gotten to a fight? That's crazy. How's my daughter? I think you got me confused with somebody. Have you guys seen... Huh? What are y'all talking about? I think I'm gonna get Victor. Who are you talking about? Because I'm about to get you out of here if you just a troll. She probably needed to hit the treadmill in boxing classes. I don't know. All I know is that that bitch tried it with me that day. Like, who the fuck was she talking to? When she said, put your window up. Who the fuck are you talking to? This is my seat, my window. You're not about to control shit over here. And I feel like that be a lot of girls' problems too, now that we on the topic about it. A lot of people online that be trying to bully me or talk shit towards me or whatever, they have the same problem as that girl did with me. They feel like they want to run me. They want to run some shit that I got going on. You're not going to run shit over here though. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You thought though. You thought, oh, you need to think again. You need to think again. That's what it is. You need to actually think again. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? People be living a delusional fantasy to where they can boss me around, they can talk shit towards me. Mind you, they don't really be like that for real. You're not really like that for real. You would have been said it with your chest. You would have been said it directly to me. You would have said it with your real face, with your real account, out your real mouth. But you ain't real. Ain't shit real about y'all. But anyway. You like my hair? Thanks, Markeisha Boo. I had a fight on the bus with my homeboy, got kicked off the bus. Dang. But yeah, it's just so crazy because like I said in the beginning of the conversation, of the story time, I was in my own world and in my own bubble. Like, I wasn't entertaining people on the bus. Shout out to T Positive for the gift. I wasn't like being the entertainer on the bus. I wasn't getting laughs. I wasn't trying to be seen. I was in my own world looking out the fucking window on the way home. I was almost to my bus stop of the bus taking me home, but the bus driver had to drive all the way back to the school building because I got into a fight that day. That girl was pissed off at my solace, the fact that I was at peace, and she wanted to disturb it because she had a fucked up day. That bitch had a fucked up day. I'm sorry, Marquise, my bad. The boy who was the instigator, his name was Marquise. That's crazy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine? Like, I was at solace. I got on the bus that day and was just enjoying the day outside. And that bitch come around trying to fuck up my peace. That's exactly what haters do towards me. But then when you can handle yourself though, when you can handle yourself and you can actually deal with a hater, then there's another type of hater that wants to try to make you the problem for being able to handle yourself. Y'all would have rather me got my ass beat. The people who be saying these subliminal shit towards me, you would rather me actually be affected by it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all aren't logical. She was probably hangry. It's a real thing with big people. You know, I never thought about it. You know, I never thought about that. She probably was. Because I like, in my mind, I was just thinking to myself, like, what the fuck was her problem? Like, why was she so mad? Like, the fuck? And then she kept on trying to poke at me. Like, what the fuck? Her own twin was trying to tell her, like, it's not that serious. Like, calm down. Like, her own twin was trying to tell her, but she didn't want to listen that day. That's why she got her fucking ass whooped. The bitch ain't get no fucking hits in. I think I put a knot on that bitch head. If I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, I put a knot on that bitch head. Because cause I remember thinking to myself, cause I'm a kid, by the way. Like, I'm younger, right? Yeah, she tried to sit on me. So when I'm younger, right? So it's coming back. I remember because the instigator boy, the boy Marquise that passed away later, because he was instigating and trying to say that I got my ass whooped because he tried to say I had got my ass whooped. So at the time as a kid, me as a kid, I knew I whooped her ass, but a part of me was like kind of thinking like, why he keeps saying I got my ass? I was like, why he keeps saying I got my ass whooped? Like, what? I was confused. So when I went home, I was kind of like confused. Like, did I really beat that girl ass for real? Like, I really felt like I was whooping her ass. And then the next day we all came to school. That bitch had a knot on her head. Cause I remember I was like, when we go back to school, cause the school told us it was too late. When the bus driver took us back to the school told us it was too late for them to be disciplining us or something. So the bus driver had to take us back home, and the next day we had to come into school so we can get discipline or something like that. So the bus driver ended up taking us home or whatever. I think they had to wait for their mom to pick them up or something. So we ended up all going home, and then the next day the bitch had a knot on her fucking head, and I knew for a fact. I was like, oh, she ain't talking shit, cause I was ready to fight again. By then I was ready to fight again. Big girls like to sit down and fight. But yeah, so yeah, that bitch ain't talk shit. How you talking shit with a knot on your head? So ironically, the instigator boy was on the bus again in the morning, right? The instigator boy was on the bus again, but when he get on the bus driver telling him like, don't be talking loud, or don't be doing no extra shit or whatever. But as soon as we got to the school, he started popping his shit because, you know, we about to get off the bus to go to school. So as soon as we get off the bus, he yelling, he like, damn, what I call the girl, Orange. He saw some, damn bitch, you got a fucking knot on your head. She whooped the fuck out you. She beat your ass. You got knocked the fuck out. And then that's when I started to realize, like, there's some people who will always be like that boy. You know what I'm saying? There's people who are always going to be just like that boy. You know what I'm saying? They're just there for the entertainment factor. They're lovers of nobody necessarily. They're haters. They might have a secret crush on you the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Stupid stuff like that. But yeah, but then as soon as we got into the school, they took us to the back or whatever. I think I got like Saturday school and detention because I was I was a good kid. Overall, outside of people like trying to start shit with me and me just finishing it, outside of that, I was a pretty decent kid. Like, I cared about my grades for real. Like school was kind of too easy for me, so I used to kind of like talk a lot. And certain teachers looked at that as me being kind of bad, but I wasn't really a bad kid. I did talk, I did make people laugh a lot and stuff like that, But other than that, like, the schoolwork got done. The only thing that didn't really get done was my homework at times. Like, I did not care about homework at the time. Instigating gets you beat up where I'm from. That's some punk stuff. Yeah. To be honest, my brother wasn't on the bus. My brother wasn't on the bus, but I had told my brother that he was instigating. And so, like, one time we had got off the bus and my brother was waiting at the bus stop. But my brother tried to do it in a way where he was still kind of trying to be cool with the nigga, which I ain't like that. But he did say something to him. He was like, yo, cut out all that Instagram shit before I have to really go over there and scrap you. And the little instigator boy, he kind of talked shit, but you could tell he was scared. So, instigators do get whooped. Shout out to Calvin for the gift. You was building houses since 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real people doing real things out here. And these people be in the comments talking shit like, was they building a house in 3rd grade? They won't. They won't. My maid, Julrae, welcome to the live. Y'all was not class clown ass. I don't think I was all the way a class clown because I would try to keep it low key between me and my group of people, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I used to always think that my dad would support me fighting to protect myself versus my mom, but it was actually kind of the opposite. There's only a few fights that I had gotten to that my mom was actually very proud of the fact that I got into a fight. But my dad was not fucking with me fighting. My dad hated to hear that I got into fights. I was so confused. I was like, what? Sometimes the advice that my dad would give me is advice for somebody who's a punk. Like, he would tell me, like, y'all ever seen, but my dad is older. But y'all seen that video where the guy's like, I use my strategies. That's my style. I'm not going to say my dad would have carried it like that. But my dad low-key my dad would tell me about the roughest experience that he has experienced in his life. My dad would talk about his rough upbringing with all his brothers and sisters. I don't know, my dad had like 10 brothers and sisters, 11, 12. He would tell you about all their upbringing. But then when it come to me, and I'm telling him that I be fighting and I be defending myself, I never once started fights. And I will always explain it to him. He did not care. He did not like that fighting stuff. Because you a lady. Ladies shouldn't be out there thumping. But, I mean, me being a lady is the reason why a lot of bitches be wanting to fight me or try to punk me or some shit. Like, just because I look like how I look don't mean that I ain't grow up with hella fucking boys around me. Like, what the fuck? I grew up with hella fucking boys around me. Like, what the fuck? This shit can get crazy, too. I mean, I would hate to take it there. That's why I don't start drama. Like, I don't go around starting fires with people and shit. So I would hate to take it there, but what the fuck? It could get exactly like that. What the fuck? But when I was younger, my dad used to always say I was aggressive for a girl, I guess. Your dad was trying to protect you. He couldn't protect me. He needed to protect them people. He was trying to protect them people out there if he really knew better. He would be trying to protect them if he knew better. And some people who was around used to vouch for me, you know? Hold on. But yeah, I had like something blocking my airspace. If my dad really knew what was going on, he would have been trying to protect them weak ass hoes that keep starting shit with me. When I was younger, this girl, right? I told the story up here before. You're light skin AF, and it's true, got a lot of hate from dark skin niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get hate. Like, as a kid, you get hate from just ignorance of other kids. Like, kids will start hating on you over simple shit. Like, it's so crazy. So anyway, I'll never forget. What was I about to say? I told the story before. It was this girl who I used to be cool with. This girl one day decided to be weird. I don't know if that bitch got her period or some shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that girl in her life. All I know is that I used to hang out with her and a lot of different other people. They was from the hood. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, they was from the actual hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to a hood school. They from the hood. But I was cool with them. Like, I was genuinely cool with them, right? But it was this one girl, she was more of the punk. She was a punk for real. Like, the way that I was raised and the way that she was raised was just very different. Like, she was always scary. She used to let people talk to her any kind of way. I have never been that person. Never. Never. I don't know where that comes from. I really don't know where that comes from, other than I have my mama and my daddy's DNA. I have never in my life just let people talk to me any kind of way. Nothing. Like, what the fuck? Who do people think that they are? But she did. Like, me and her, we didn't look the exact same, but we weren't that far different from like skin complexion and stuff like that. So, long story short, she used to have these girls punk her. And I used to be the type of person that used to take up for people, like take up for my friends and stuff. Until like one day, this one girl who I know, which I saw a picture of her recently. This one girl that I know, she had told me, she was like, my mom told me, she told me a story about something that was happening to her in her life. And she had said how her mom said, shout out to Calvin for the gift. She had told me how her mom said that she needed to stop taking up other people's battles, right? When she said that as a kid, that like resonated with me, because I used to do the same thing. Like, I used to let people not mess with my friends or nothing like that, right? But when she told me that, it like resonated with me, because I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, sometimes I always felt like I was trying to protect my friends, because I don't let people punk me or bully me. So if I'm friends with somebody, I'm not gonna let anybody just punk and bully them either. You know what I'm saying? There was this one girl, shout out to Calvin for all the gifts. There was this one girl, right? She was letting this one girl punk her like real bad. The girl even tried to punk me. But this is the thing, this is the characteristics in the group. There's this one girl, she's more of like the hood fab girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's more of the hood fab girl. She always got that shit on, you know what I'm saying? She always come to school looking cute. You can tell she got a routine with getting her hair done, stuff like that, right? That was my one friend. She the one who told me that her mom told her not to fight everybody battles, right? Boom, it's her. There's me. I consider myself more of like a tomboy for real, because like I grew up with a lot of boys. So I'm not strange to like getting dirty, fucking doing bike tricks and hopping fences, jumping onto trains, moving trains. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not far for me to do. So I'm kind of more like that, kind of more athletic in a way. The other girl, she is actually more like an athletic type of person. So all of us or whatever, that's like our characteristics. But I was more of the jokester. Like, I was like laid back. I didn't really care that much. Either which way it goes. The other girl, she was letting girls punk her and all kind of shit. The same bitch tried to punk me. I literally was about to whoop that bitch ass. I was about to whoop that bitch ass. That bitch ended up apologizing to me, and she ended up giving me money every day for school. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, that girl, she had said something slick to me, and I was confused. Out of all the girls here that be punking you, why are you giving me an attitude? That's the part that was confusing to me. And I realized that even then as a kid, I said, oh, you trying to be funny because I'm the laid back one. Like, I'm laid back. I laugh, I joke, I play. I take everything lighthearted. I could be self-depreciating if need be at that time. So you are taking me as a joke. Mind you, all these other girls here, you wouldn't dare do that with them. You wouldn't dare pop shit with them. But you're trying to do it with me because I'm more non-threatening, so you think. Damn, you talk all day. This is how, I don't know who you're talking about. So you're trying to pick what you think is the safer route. I'm not the safer route. If you look around the room and you try to estimate who the fuck is the weakest link, you fuck up when you think it's me. What the fuck? Like, who told y'all that? Poor estimation skills on your part. So what the girl did was so what the girl ended up doing was she tried to fry me or some shit. No, she got buck at me. So like in Virginia, I don't know if other people understand what getting buck is. It's basically like when you get real attitude-ish or something like that. Like, I don't know other words for it right now. The girl just started getting buck for no reason, like literally no reason. Like, it's not that deep, but why are you getting so buck at me? when these other bitches be punking your shit? I'm confused. So she started getting bug at me, right? So I just started frying that bitch. Like, one thing about me, I might not always take it all the way there, but I am going to clown the fuck out you. So I started to do that. I started to flame the shit out of her. And so our other homegirl, the one that used to always get her hair done type shit, she was laughing low-key at that shit because the girl deserved that shit. Like, what the fuck? She probably deserved me to get butt back at her, because my friend had said, she was like, Rachel, one thing about you, she said, you be laughing and joking, but you don't be joking at the same time. Like, she said, sometimes you really don't be joking. She was like, and I think people be thinking that it's all hee hee ha ha with you or whatever, because whatever. So Buck stepping up, yeah. So like in school, people used to call me a white girl. You got to think about what type of school I got to go to. You got to think about what school I'm going to for people to consider me the quote unquote white girl. That means that I probably have a lot of things that's different between me and them, and they probably are real hood people. Like, I'm probably going to a real hood school. So anyway, and I probably have manners or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not white at all. So anyway, it is pretty bad, but either which way it goes. So the girl, I started frying her shit, right? So this is when, like, I was not supposed to have a Facebook, but we all had Facebooks, right? So then when we get home, we got Facebook. So because I was frying that bitch all day in school, mind you, she started shit with me in the first block. We got 4 other blocks, I think it was, either 4 or 7 other blocks to go to throughout this day, and we share a lot of classes together. So each class that I see this bitch in, because she wanted to start that shit with me, and I know that she's not like that, because she wanted to start that shit with me, and I know she's not like that, and we got more classes to see each other. When I see this bitch in the hall, no, I didn't turn up the heat right away, by the way. I didn't turn the heat up right away. But I remember going home and we was on Facebook, and then somebody brought it up, and I started frying the bitch. I started frying the bitch up there, and then she started talking hella fucking shit towards me on Facebook though. She only talking hella shit to me on Facebook. Where's all this energy? I'm confused. Where was all this energy when we was in person and I was right there sitting next to you? You was actually sitting behind me. So if you wanted to sneak me on some other shit, she could have did so. So where was that energy when you was sitting behind me and I was frying your ass? So you waited till you got to Facebook to start trying to pop the shit for other people to see? Oh, she should have never did that. That bitch should have never did that. Because the fact that you sat there and did that, I'm really going to show you who you are not, and I'm really going to show you who I am. So then now every time I see this bitch in the hallway, I'm flaming the shit out loud to her face, by the way. I've never been on no bitch made shit. I never been on no sneaky shit. I never been on no, oh, we're gonna talk shit together with my homegirl, and then when we get around her, I'm gonna play fake, or I'm gonna play nice, or I gotta wait for my homegirl to get here to talk shit. That's never been me as a person. If you want to start some shit with me, you want to start a war, you want to declare war, then it's gonna be war. So now every time I pass you in the hallway, I'm gonna say some shit out loud toward your direction. Oh, okay. Every class that we got together, you better not make a sound. You better not say shit my way. You better not even probably talk in the class, because then I'm gonna say some shit to you. Because why the fuck do you think that you could talk? Like, what the fuck? Bitches be trying to bully me? What the fuck? Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna show you how to really do it. The fuck? So anyways, this bitch got so disturbed at school for trying to make me her enemy. When she decided to try, and she doubled down on this, I would have not went so hard if she didn't double down. She tried so hard to start some shit with me, to the point where this bitch literally cried to her mom. Her mom called my mom. Her mom sent me a message on Facebook talking about that I'm harassing her daughter. I said, what? She said, my daughter told me the story that you decided to try to be a bully towards her and this, that, and that. I said, your daughter must not have told you the full story. So I told her about what her daughter did to be put in that predicament. And then she called my mom, and my mom said, my daughter is not no bully. She was like, my daughter is not no bully. She said, my daughter, she is a person that, you know what I'm saying, she likes to have fun, she loves her friends and all that stuff. She will protect people and all this stuff. She was like, my daughter is not no bully. So if If your daughter is trying to say that she's getting anything like that, I promise you, my daughter, she said, I'll be honest, my daughter will finish something, but she's not starting something with nobody. So her mom wasn't able to her mom wanted to press charges on me. Her mom, the story that girl painted to her mom was trying to press charges on me for harassment. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? That shit was so crazy. Anyway, life is a mess. Not for me per se, but the people who try with me, they're a mess. And for anybody who has seen a side of me to where I have been in full defending myself and showing you who the fuck you not, if you try some shit with me, I'm gonna show you who the fuck you're not. I'm gonna show you why that was the worst thing that you could have ever did, actually. And I've always been that way. Shit ain't never changed out of nowhere. I didn't out of nowhere have a voice. I didn't out of nowhere just decided to be who the fuck I am. I always been this way. What the fuck? Are y'all dumb? Are y'all dumb? I hate when moms get in their daughter's beef. Like, I've seen moms beat up daughter and mom get beat up at the same time. Oh, but guess what? The whole time I told her, I said, I know that you're not like that for real. One time we was in PE. This is what really broke the camel's back for her. I felt a little bit bad, but I did it at the same time. So let me tell you why. So before her mom had called my mom, before her mom sent me a message, what broke the camel's back to make her do that was this. We was in PE, right? So we were in PE or whatever. And when I came out the locker room, late. The girl, I don't think she got dressed that day. She didn't get dressed that day, so she wasn't in the locker room because she was probably scared to be in the locker room. I never thought about that. She wasn't in the locker room. She didn't get dressed. So she was sitting in the gymnasium or whatever the freak you call it. So when we all come out and we got dressed, I got dressed, like, so I got my PE shorts and stuff on. And so I walk out. I see her talking to this boy named Trail. I'm gonna just say his nickname. I see her talking to this boy named Trail, and he's one of those people that is like, you can't say anything to him and expect it to be just between y'all two, because he gonna say something, right? Hey Nicole, how are you? Hey Neil, how are you? People always think they can control people. People could say what they want. So she was talking shit about me to the boy Trail, right? So when I come around, Trail used to have a low-key crush on me, right? Trail used to have a low-key crush on me, right? So he really did not have a problem saying something to me. He really did not have a problem like saying something to me about what the girl said. And I don't know why the girl thought she had a friend with him. Like, me and Trail was not super close or super cool. We weren't like flirting with each other back and forth. But I don't know why she thought that Trail wasn't going to tell me. So long story short, Trail told me, he was like, yeah, old girl right here, mind you, the girl standing right there, they still in the middle of their kiki. He said, yeah, he was like, yeah, the girl right here said this and this about you. I said, no, the fuck she didn't, because if she actually did say some shit like that, then I would have whooped her ass. And then the boy Trail, he started laughing and shit. He's like, oh shit. He said, you heard that? She said that you didn't say that because you would have whooped her ass. And I had also said, I said, I don't know why that bitch talking tough, because she not like that at all. Like, the bitch is not like that. And so the boy Trail is just weak as hell, loud as fuck in the gym. Like, at this point, everybody else is tuned in. So everybody looking and listening, and they overhearing the shit. This one girl, I'm pretty sure she grew up to be a stud. This one girl, I'm pretty sure she grew up to be like a film stud or like gay. She was like telling me, she was like, yo, Rachel, she was like, calm down. She was like, calm down, yo, calm down. You about to, before you actually hurt that girl. So I think the girl, she got confused in that moment, because she really thought she had a friend, and she really thought for some reason that she was going to whoop me. So I remember the only thing I did that I felt like I took too far, I feel like I did one thing. The only thing I did was this. I wrote in the gym while everybody was standing there, and I had already told the girl that she won't like that. She like went off to the side, and she was like trying to play victim. she was trying to play victim with the boy or with somebody else, right? So then, because she just made herself look like a clown in front of everybody, I had wrote on the wall and on the gym, I was like, I had wrote her name. I was like, it's not like that. This is how you know we're children. This is how you know we're kids for real. Like, I wrote on the wall her name and I said, it's not like that. And then the girl started crying. The girl, everybody was like frying her. Everybody was joking her because, bitch, you look like a clown. Like, what the fuck? So then she started crying. And then ever since she started crying that day, she went home, she told her mom, she painted the picture that I was this big bully harassing her for no reason. Like, bitch, you just starting shit for me. I'm the most unproblematic person. I'm the most unproblematic person out of the friend group for her to start some shit with me. So she just picked the wrong person to think she was about to do whatever she thought she was about to do that day. Like, what the fuck? So anyway, I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, I guess that's just a little bit about me. And it's not me. I'm not trying to come off like I'm tough or this and that. I'm really not. I feel like the point of the story is this. Stop fucking with people and you really not who you think that you are. Stop fucking with people, bro. That's my thing. All the stories that I ever talk about that ends up ending in violence, it be people trying to fuck with me. And that's just how I dealt with it when I was at that age. You know what I'm saying? But stop fucking with people just because you feel like you can. You can't whoop everybody's ass. You're not funnier than the next person. You're not funnier than everybody. Sometimes you gotta understand your position in society, your position in life. You're not going to be that person, so stop fucking acting like it, bro. There's people who are acting and there's people who's real life living the shit. Stop fucking acting like you're the person that you're trying to go up against and they really living that shit. Like, what the fuck? Everybody's not pretending, by the way. Everybody's not doing shit for performative purpose, by the way. Or to be liked or to be loved. What the fuck? Stop bothering people who ain't bothering y'all. That's the moral of the story. Every single time I have ever told a story that ended up like this, the moral of the story was stop fucking with people who you know don't give a fuck about you and is not fucking with you first. Because you're not going to win every one of those. Especially when you come across a person like me. You're not about to sit here, start trying to fuck around with me. Like, no. And I am a Taurus. Shout out to Nicole. I am a Taurus. She, like, just had her B-Day. Yeah. But I'm just saying, that's the moral of the story. Stop fucking with people who are peaceful, who are minding their business, just because you think that they're the easiest person to target. That's not the case. That's not. I used to be so excited when somebody started problems with me. That's how I knew something went right in my psyche. Because even though I didn't go around bothering people, I felt like people needed to get put. I like the idea that somebody like that gets what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me get excited back then. That's what used to get me excited. It wasn't really the violence aspect. It was the fact that I know for a fact I'm about to give you what you deserve in this moment. Because who the fuck did you think you was going around trying to target somebody who's unproblematic and not bothering you? That shit used to get me excited. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was violence. I don't think it was the back and forth. I don't think it was me flaming these people. It was the fact that you're not about to sit here and do what you think that you about to do, especially not to me. And when I was younger, if I ever saw people trying to pick on somebody, I used to always like make sure people didn't really get picked on for real. Cause I really hate seeing that shit. That shit is so like useless for real. Like, stop fucking bothering people. If you feel like somebody is so smaller than you, it doesn't make you more tough for fucking with that person. I look at you as a cornball. You're lame. Like, what the fuck? I hate seeing that shit. And that's all y'all do. Even here online, that's all y'all do. Mind you, you would have thought that my page was one where I'm completely superficial. Everything about my page is obviously about what? My beauty, my body, my butt, what I purchased. You would think everything that I do on my page is actually narcissistically based or vain. So the fact that you guys decide to come to a page like this that is inherently spiritual, the fact that some of you guys come to a page that is actually inherently spiritual and y'all try to fuck with people like that, it really makes me see the exact problem of what I'm discussing here. You guys like to fuck with people who y'all feel like is the people who y'all can do it to. And that shit is not going to happen here. Y'all expect everybody who's spiritual or believe in Jesus to just take the punches. Y'all aren't bullies for real. Because as soon as y'all try to start that shit with here, then I'ma handle it. I'ma handle it. That's a fact. I'ma handle it. Because that's not the reality of life. Like, what the fuck? Y'all need to wake up. Julrae, is it true that a Taurus will fight you when it comes to food? I mean, Tauruses don't play about food, so probably. They might not actually fight with you. Some will. Some will fight you over food, but some would just hold a grudge. Some will hold a grudge because you mess with their food, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all need to stop fucking with people. Y'all come to my page and y'all try to fuck with me because I'm a spiritually based channel. Like, what the fuck? Fuck everybody. Fuck all y'all. The word of the day is fuck. I just got in. What is happening? Whole lot of. Get them, Jules. I'm just saying, like, these people be dweebs for real. They be lame as fuck for real, like. But they don't know it. And that is more troubling. How do they not know it? How do you not know that you're you, but it's derogatory? How do they not know it? I really don't know. Anyway. So anyways, how y'all doing? Y'all want to do some readings? I didn't even drink my drink over here. I drank a little bit. Shout out to Hawk. Thanks for the compliment. All the niggas that don't get pussy finally wanked it off again for the 7th time tonight and went the fuck to sleep. Life ain't all bad. Nope, not Taurus, but definitely Aries will. What you talking about? Shit, fuck us, right? Finish talking. I'm just saying. All the niggas that's sex deprived finally took their ass to bed. Life is not all bad. It gets better. How have you been, Julrae? And my night's been good. I've been pretty good, Jeff. I'm surprised you ain't tell me to stay cool. Normally you say that up here lately. I've been pretty good lately, to be honest. Other than the fact that my hair is reverting, I guess. Everything else is cool. I don't really have any complaints. All love, all gratitude up to the Most High God. Fight for food. Aries like to be first to everything. Taurus rules the throat. Taurus rules like Taurus is a sign of like pleasures, senses, sensuality. So a Taurus not playing about their food is definitely a stereotypical description of a Taurus. But people who just like to fight just to fight, I guess you could associate that with a fire sign like an Aries. But to be honest, when it comes to just food in particular, that's Taurus coded. You're a Leo, you fuck with them? Not really. They cool. I ain't gonna lie, Leos are cool. But I can only handle a Leo as somebody who I do a certain organized thing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can handle Leo if we are building a project together, maybe. But I can't handle too much of Leos at times when they are the narcissistic kind. You're a Scorpio, we the strongest sign. Scorpio thinks that they're the strongest sign, but in reality, it's probably Taurus. So yeah. A Leo has never broke my heart. Well, no, okay, I have been in relationships with a few Leos. Only one of them kind of hurt me, but I was already going through a lot of shit in my life in general. So I don't know, at the time it seemed like that person hurt me a whole lot, but reality is that I was already going through shit anyway in life. they just didn't help it. Well, they kind of helped me actually for a while, but the thing that I didn't like about that particular Leo was the fact that he didn't have a backbone. Like, I'm confused. Like, you're supposed to be the man. How you don't have a backbone for a lot of shit? That shit kind of like made me realize that whatever, all the good that was in between us, all the good that was between me and that Leo, it almost meant nothing because I saw so many sides. I saw so many different occasions where that person didn't have a backbone. They couldn't stand up for me in particular. Like, they can't stand up in general, but you can't even stand up for me too. That shit hurt to know that that's how that was gonna go. Scorpios are borderline psychics. Scorpio, I mean, I guess I feel like sometimes Scorpios are a little bit overrated, and like, okay, to people who are unaware and unsuspecting to what a Scorpio is, they probably are exactly all those things. If a person is well aware of how Scorpios act, it's not really like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then for me being a Taurus, because that is my sister sign, is my polar opposite sign, it's like I could tap into Scorpionic ways easily. So to me personally, Scorpios aren't that scary because I already know them. Like, I know the game book of a Scorpio. I slightly agree, but when Aries are hungry or impatient, they're definitely fighting. Aries are going, if an Aries wants to fight, they're going to fight in general. It's not special to food. That's the only thing. That's my point. A Taurus fighting over food, that makes sense because it's about their food. A Aries fighting over food is no different than the Aries fighting over a parking spot. They're going to fight if they want to. They pick stupid battles a lot of times anyway. Like, what the heck? I've had random Aries people be so mad at me and try to pick fights with me, and it'll be over the stupidest shit when you really think about it. When you really get down to why they're fighting me, it's the stupidest shit. And it's always some shit that they can't control. Like, a lot of times Aries are trying to low-key gain control in the situation. That's why they're fighting. It has nothing to do but other than that. They want to be seen as the first. Control. They want to control the situation. Like, what the fuck? It's always some stupid shit. But a Aries person could be quick-tempered and stupid and want to fight people. It has nothing to do with food. That is Taurus. A Taurus person does not play about their comfort, which is food, stability, their house, their car, their job, their money, their relationship. That's what Tauruses stereotypically don't play about. So you're not going to fuck with any of those things and expect not to fuck with the bull and get the horns. Jewel, what are we talking about? All kinds of stuff. But going back to what somebody was talking about, Scorpios, I feel like Scorpios are an easy book to read once you already, like, I didn't have a lot of experience with Scorpios, but before I had experience with Scorpios, I knew for a fact, I knew things about Scorpio already. Before I had experience with Scorpios in life, I knew about them already somehow. So, I mean, it's easy once you realize, once you realize it's not that hard. It's actually kind of comical because Scorpios are going to do stereotypical Scorpio shit. And they always think that they're like elusive. They always think that they're sneaky in the shadows and nobody knows, nobody sees them. Scorpios are always playing on that type of shit. Like, how is the day you were born and depend on their personality? I'm talking about the study of astrology. We're speaking on a study. There's a study of people who study planetary placements and birthdays. It's called astrology. That's what we're talking about, the study of astrology. So if you don't study astrology, it's probably not going to be a conversation that you can contribute to because it's a study. What do I think Cancers don't play about? Man, Cancers don't play about. it's really kind of stereotypical, because I'm talking about stereotypical shit, right? So stereotypically, a Cancer does not play about their feelings and emotions. Like, it doesn't get no more simpler than that. But if you want to go further, you can say their mom. Cancer, I feel like Cancer people either have a very positive relationship with their mom, or they have the worst relationship with their mom ever. But they have such a strong feeling about it, either which way it goes. They either strongly love their moms or their caretakers, or they strongly hate them because it's like so much resentment. But a lot of it is like care, like what they care about. And it could be anything. It could be sentimental. Cancers are too emotional. Shaking my fucking head. We love y'all too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think I absolutely hate every single sign, because I have always met somebody who was pretty decent with that sign. So it's hard for me to really just outright hate y'all. But male Virgos, I know nothing. I don't have nothing nice to say about a male Virgo. I don't have nothing nice to say about Virgos that much. Virgos are very neurotic. Okay, I've experienced a lot of haters that are Virgos. And what I understand about the reason why they hate me is because they're neurotic. There's something fucked up that's happening in their minds. They're very controlling, but they do a lot of shit sneakily. Like, they do a lot of sneaky shit. So like, a Virgo will have a problem and they'll be similar to a Scorpio. Well, I can't say that. Virgos are just very sneaky people. You know what I'm saying? They have good sides. The down to earth sides about them is pretty cool, but a lot of the Virgos that I know that have been haters towards me, they're always superficial, and they're always doing sneaky shit. Like, they'll sneakily gang up with other people and talk shit about you and try to convince everybody not to fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just do sneaky conniving shit. And a lot of stuff they try to keep up here. They try to keep up here in their mind about how fucked up they are mentally. Like, a lot of Virgos are control freaks. Like, they're trying to control every aspect of life, and it has to go the way that shit is. How can anybody be sane like that? Virgo gang, we just think we right and are the best. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I've had people in my life that were Virgos, and me and them were the best of friends. But when I'm talking about the bad side, the underdeveloped side of Virgo, Scorpios do the same shit. Virgos and Scorpios, they remind me of each other in that regard. The sneaky shit, the moving chess pieces so they think in the background. I'm Virgo and not any of that. Okay, well, good for you. Libras, we say shit up. Huh? Libra, we weigh shit up. What? No, we don't. Scorpio loners, bro, don't care about no friendship. Scorpio, if a Scorpio don't care about a friendship, it's because they're hurt, bro. If a Scorpio is saying that they don't care about friendships, it's because they were hurt somewhere when it came to the area of friendships, and they decided that it's best for them to be by themselves. They were betrayed somewhere. A Scorpio acts out of being betrayed. Like, what the fuck? What's the positive of a male Virgo? I couldn't tell you right now. No, let me stop. No, the positives of a male Virgo. A male Virgo can effectively get some shit done because they pay attention to detail. Because male Virgos pay attention to detail, they can effectively be able to convey certain shit or get some shit done. But I have seen that stronger in the Virgo males than I have with the Virgo women. Because Virgo women, sometimes they can't turn off the feminine urge to, and I'm going to just leave it at that. Virgos are too bossy. I feel like Virgos are just like, I don't know. Like, hey, I've been good. How are you? What about male Libras? Do y'all want me to talk crap about them? Virgo people are virgins forever. They revenge. Scorpios are often murdered. Virgos are the ones who would plot a murder out, though. We love hard, work hard, play hard. Yep, you right about Scorpios. See, Virgos, yeah, about murdering disorder. Scorpio would do it. Yeah, Scorpio would actually do it. A Virgo would continuously have a plan for it just in case they actually want to do it. But a Virgo is going to play smart and get everybody else to do the dirty work for them in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's how they move. What about male Libras? Male Libras are flirts, man. They're flirts. They're flirts. They're flirts. You know what I'm saying? Male Libras always have some level of experience. Ooh. Somebody said male Libras is bisexuality. Really? No, I have always suspected Libra to have bisexuality ways, though. You're right. Every Libra that I have ever met that's a man, at some point you do consider, but I feel the same way about Geminis. I feel the exact same way about Geminis and low-key all the air signs. Low-key all the air signs. I feel the same way about Aquarius men too. Shout out to King Legacy for the gift. Virgos never forget, never forgive, and we don't give second chances. Virgos will hold a grudge and it don't always be realistic. That's my problem. Shout out to King Legacy for the gifts. My problem with Virgos is the fact that they will hold a grudge and it doesn't always make sense as to why they're holding the grudge. Or when you really hear why they're holding the grudge, it is the most childish, simplest shit ever. Right? They're down low key. Yeah, like, okay. Even though I'm saying this, of course, I don't really mean it as a very literal, general sense. Of course, every air sign that's a man doesn't give me bisexual vibes. But it is funny because a lot of times when I have got those vibes, it was a Gemini man first. Gemini, not all Gemini men, by the way, but there was this one Gemini man. He straight gave me those vibes. And his son was low-key gay, but he's like in denial about it or something. So he's one of them. Libra men give me the vibe that other men like them. Libra men doesn't always give me the vibe that they're bisexual, but I get a vibe that other men like them. Does that make sense? But Aquarius men, sometimes I wonder if an Aquarius man would have just tried it. Aquas always be scheming. That's a factory. All air signs are like hot air balloons. The world will be a dark place without Virgo's light. Virgos lose their, when a Virgo lose their light, they become a terrible human being. That's the only problem. A Virgo would lose their light, know they lost their light, and try to fake toward everybody that they're still this virgin, that they're still the light. That's my problem with Virgos. They'll sit there and play a part, knowing that they be wicked as fuck. Virgos are quiet, but they pay attention and they remember all details. And that is true. That is true. But I'm talking about the dark sides about them. They should use all their power for good, but instead they try to use it for bad. Libra men are very into their physical appearance, hence why they appear zesty. That makes sense. No, that definitely makes sense. Because Libra men don't always give me the vibe that they're the ones doing the bisexuality. But I always pick up the fact that there's a man somewhere that likes that Libra man. You know what I'm saying? I always pick up that vibe, especially Libra moons. Libra men, but Libra moon men. Almost every Libra moon man that I have met, that I'm aware of, he's always gave me a vibe that there's a gay man down bad about him, whether he knows it or not. We be like, remember 2 years ago, everybody be like, girl, I borrowed your shirt, my bad day, do the extra though. Exactly, crazy. Dude gay and his son gay too is crazy work. he in denial about it. I would be out if my son came out gay. No cap, I'm good. It's just so weird because like I feel like it's obvious that his son is gay. But for some reason, like, his dad will say gay stuff sometimes. Like, when me and his dad was like by ourselves, I have seen him say gay shit before. Like, he tries to use it in like a trolling way, but he say some overly gay shit, right? So I be confused. Like, I be putting the puzzles together. Like, you're trolling somebody, but you're saying overly gay shit. you're in denial about your son being gay, but it's obvious that his son's gay. Like, I'm confused. Somebody said, are you making up shit as you talk? It sounds like it. I feel like you're experiencing no script. I think you're experiencing no script. So like all the stuff that I'm like recalling shit that I have studied or I know about, and I'm saying it off the cuff. That's what you're experiencing. I'm not making the shit up though. It's coming together as I'm talking though. I guess you're experiencing that. I'm drunk and I haven't slept and I'm still learning shit at 7 in the morning, and all I've learned is I'm a red flag. You're funny, James. I know we all seen gay kids before. Dude is just born gay as fuck. I don't know if that guy was born gay because I wasn't around when he was born. I just know that he's a teenager. I wasn't around when the kid was born, so I can't say how the kid was at a young age. All I know is that he is a teenager and he has very feminine ways, but he lives with his dad only. So if you only live with your dad and you have a lot of feminine ways, it makes me just feel like he just obviously is gay. I don't know what else that could be. His son had told his dad, I can't say, cold-blooded, you better love your child, like be the best gay you can be. Exactly. Nah, bruh, I don't want that crap around me, not normal. Can you say we love you? Who is that? Hey, Kata, how are you been? Birdman and Lil Wayne. I don't know. I mean, I would hate to think that his daddy doing some weird, what was that movie called? Meet the Johnsons or something? I would hate to think that his daddy doing some weird stuff like that, because that's a very crazy allegation to put on somebody. But to me, his son is gay, and I would be very surprised. I would be very surprised if his son grows up and he's not gay at all, or bisexual. That's the thing. Yeah, that's where he learned it from. Crazy. It could sometimes I'll be wondering if it be like. Sometimes I wonder if like a parent has a repressed feeling. Does it get expressed through the offspring? I wonder that, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a curiosity that could be cured for ignorance, like solving ignorance or what. They don't know we be smart, always learning, being readers. It be going over their head like, huh? Get, I'm subscribing, why not? Shout out to James. James, what you sipping on tonight? What about Aries? Aries are cool people. Aries are cool. You can have fun with an Aries. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun with an Aries most times. They typically be kind of down for a lot of stuff. I found they don't be down for everything, but sometimes Aries be down for a lot of social things. I don't know. I don't have like a lot of Aries friends necessarily or anything, so it's kind of hard for me to pull from that, like my experience. But I have dated a few Aries, and in dating, when it comes to dating Aries guys, they're very spontaneous, they're very fun. I be having a lot of fun with them. They're like dominant. They like will plan something spontaneous. Like every Aries man that I have dated plans spontaneous trips. They will do spontaneous stuff that you like whatever if they fuck with you for real and they know what you like, they're gonna spontaneously pop up on you with whatever the things is that you like. So, oh, for real? I didn't know that. But like when it comes to me dating Aries men, I like that about them. You know what I'm saying? They take control in the best way. They're doing stuff that you like. If an Aries man is the actual trick, he gonna trick off the right way. From, you know, my experience. You know what I'm saying? And then Aries men in love, they love the best of the best type shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for every Aries, by the way, because I'm only pulling from the 2 Aries men that I dated for a while. But the Aries men that I dated, they always like the best shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they like expensive, bougie, luxurious type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it always was like a fun time, and it's like you have a fun. I always had fun times with them, and it was always in an elevated experience. So like if we going out drinking, but everything about it is going to be an elevated experience. But that was just the kind that I guess I like attracted, I guess, in my life. I'm from Virginia, y'all. I would rather sleep than an Aries rant. Okay, goodbye. I'm a Taurus, yes. I'm a Taurus. That's what's up. I wish that by Big Mama, huh? Can hear, can you hear this? What you said about Aries, what she said about spontaneous and everything. That's me all the way. For real. That's what's up. Your May 13th isn't. I thought May 13th was Gemini. Why have I always thought May 13th was Gemini? I gotta fact check this so I can be like, I'll be there. Wow, you really are a Taurus. Shout out to you. Gemini is the 20th. Okay, that makes sense. For some reason, I always assumed that Gemini season started when the month of May turns into the teen, like 13, 14, 15. I thought that's when it starts. Aries are definitely good at fun, but once you get them going, they won't stop. Yeah, but I can like keep up with an Aries. I can keep up with most Aries. I feel like I feel like I can keep up with most Aries though. Especially like when I was very, very like, you know what I'm saying? Taurus are supposed to be compatible with Virgos. I've had some nice friendships with Virgos, but whenever the friendship fell out, it was always typically like the same type of things is what I noticed. Like there was this one relationship though I had with a Virgo girl, and me and her was cool for a long time. Like we was both really good. Like we both were like very ambitious people though, so like we would both make money independently, and then we'll like we'll like work together, and then we'll make a lot of money together. But it's kind of sad because like outside of that connection being the only one that was fairly positive experience, I have ran into a lot of Virgos that surprisingly have acted like a op, like a silent op, and that's what throws me off. Like, so me personally, as much as I can actually authentically be cool with a Virgo, I personally kind of just like keep a distance between all Virgos. Not necessarily Virgo men, but just all Virgos, because I have noticed that I could be cool with you, but then you could have secretly out of nowhere decided that you was about to move like an op towards me. So I stay away from them. I ain't gonna lie. I stay away from Virgo moons and risings, to be honest. And it sucks because there's some people who are Virgo sun, moons and risings that probably would be cool as fuck, but I feel like my energy triggers something with them that makes them be my enemy. So I just be keeping a distance. As an Aries, I pretty much always get along with Taurus. To be honest, I have every sign. I pretty much have every sign within my chart. So realistically, I typically get along with every sign too. You know what I'm saying? However, I just notice a pattern. I stay away from, not all, but I stay away from Capricorn women because back in the day, when I used to get into random beefs with people that were my friends first, they were Capricorns. Whenever I used to be friends with a whole bunch of Capricorn people, and then randomly we get into fights because something happens, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it do be on their end. So I kind of keep my distance from Capricorn women. I keep my distance from Virgo women because in an older, like, as you get older in age, I feel like a lot of Virgo women, I feel like as you grow up in age, a lot of Virgo women be going through a lot of bullshit sometimes, to the point where I don't trust most Virgo women to be able to successfully have relationships with other women. And it kind of sucks that that's my perspective at the moment. Maybe I'll grow out of it, but that's just where I'm at with it. Like, I don't trust other Virgo women to be able to be copacetic with another woman that's just as capable as how they see themselves. I don't trust that. So I stay away from certain Virgo women who have those problems. I stay away from a lot of Capricorn women, not intentionally, but it's just like I have in my past, those were the people who were problematic for me. I keep my distance from all women. Not a single one of us worth it. Okay. Regardless of signs, they all hate each other. I can't say they all hate each other, but like when you grow up, when you get older, like as you're growing and you're getting older, it's like you start to learn that you start to learn your own personal boundaries and how you deal with people. So me personally, you know, that's just how I deal with them. I kind of don't. But then again, I don't go out my way to be in anybody's face though. Like, I don't go out my way to make friends with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be cool. I'm cool. Like, I'm laid back. I'm cool. If people can meet me there, then I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be cool. We're going to be cool together. But as far as being buddy up with people, hell the fuck no. Me personally, I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't be buddy with nobody. It's kind of sad. Nobody should want to aspire to have this life because most people can't handle it. It's JFK's wife. But a lot of times because I'm a healer, I'm always meeting people who actually need something from me. If you want to say it like that. Because I'm always the one that can administer medicine. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at it like that. Being a person who's a healer or a person with the solutions, you typically can help people, but some people take that as some people attack something that could help them, or they attack something that could help other people, because I don't think people realize to the extent of, and this is what I have seen in the negative aspects of Virgo women. A negative aspect of a Virgo woman says this person can help this need. I don't want this person to get help over here, so I'm gonna fuck with this person. That's the nuttiness sometimes of a Virgo person's mind. Like, they will fuck with you seemingly for no reason, but it is a reason to them, but it's not really, like, it's childish. Shout out to D's for the gift. You know what I'm saying? JFK wife is bananas. So I personally stay away from the nuttiness of a Virgo woman. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all in the zodiac sign, but it's something not right with a lot of them. And it's hard for other people to clock and detect because y'all are seeing the persona of Virgo. When y'all keep seeing personas of Virgo, y'all be getting lost in the sauce. Y'all be thinking that that's who they actually are. I've experienced so many of the other sides of them. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really fool me. Like, I don't think it's wise of me to trigger somebody who's like that. You know what I'm saying? So I keep my distance from people like that. Hold on, let me see what the chat talk about. Marilyn Monroe behind you was Gemini, split personalities, and yes, JFK's girlfriend. Hey, Jewel, it's Clint. Hey, I know you talk a lot to a lot of people here. Guy that had 4 girls, I didn't hike. I went with my ex. Oh, Clint, you went with your ex? How did it go? I thought you definitely told us that you was gonna pick the new girl. So how did it go with your ex? I feel like we all need to know at this point. Shout out to everybody who liked the live. Y'all went to a hotel? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't think I have anything else to say. Somebody said down bad. Sad probably, but we spoke. Oh, okay. H. Fable, why are you calling him down bad? Because he went back to his ex. Bristol Hotel Room 515 LL Cool J. You got drunk, down bad, then tried to patch it up. Okay. So where are y'all at now since the hotel escapade? Where are y'all at with the now? Yeah, we supposedly together now. Oh, okay. Hotel, motel, holiday. Not him singing Pitbull. You either singing Ludacris or Pitbull, right? But anyway, the dispensary chick still said we should go, but I played it off. Dang! So you've been ducking everybody off now that you in a relationship again? Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jewel. You're welcome. Orb said he about to take her friend. Ooh. Hi. I'm not gonna lie, all guys that spell their name Chris with a K are problematic people. I'm not gonna lie, every Chris that I know that spells their name with a K, or it starts off with a R and not an H in between the C or the K, they're problematic. If a guy's name's Chris, but he at least still has the H after the K, like KH, he's a little less problematic. He said you're right. But every guy that I know that starts their name Chris with a K is problematic. People named David are problematic. No, you're so serious. Every David, y'all, every David I have ever met was completely problematic. Y'all know how everybody was saying Chads was problematic? Chads are still problematic. But I feel like you're a Scorpio. Most Chris's that spell their name with a K are actually Scorpios as well. Honorable mention, Cody's. Sometimes it's a 50-50 toss up if a Cody C or K is going to be problematic, but a lot of times they kind of are. Hidden problematic people, Dylan's. Dylan's. The black community, Tony. Actually, Tony is every community. These are the hidden problematic people. Tonys, Dylans, sprinkle. You gotta sprinkle in Michael. I feel like there's a lot of problematic Michaels though. That's the only ones that I can think of right now. Yo, hey, what's up? Hey, and Jared's. Jared's are 50-50 problematic. I'm weird, crazy, over-sexual, loyal, introvert, extrovert, typical man, and Scorpio. That's exactly every Chris that I know. Every Chris that I know that spells their name with a K, they're all of those things. They probably have a drinking problem or used to. Maybe dabbled in drugs. They dabbled in some strong like area of like toxicity, like overly sexual, overly something. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? Potentially went to jail, and it probably was for something aggressive related. You know what I'm saying? That's my experience with Chris's with K's. Probably was in the gang. Probably is in the gang. It's just always something that's just like diabolical about them. But then when you look at them, you smoke a pack of cigarettes every 2 days. I'm just saying, typically Chris's with a K's, they have some life. You drink 6 cups of coffee a day. They have something about them that is, you know, you solve problems, Jared. Jareds are problematic sometimes. But it's 50-50. It's 50-50 with a Jared. There's some Jareds that be like, for some reason, they're like the best person that you met. You're a super freak and you love Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. It's always something. I was just randomly scrolling through lives, but somehow I ended up staying on yours. I don't know why, but maybe you're just that beautiful. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Not problematic. That's what someone would say who's hiding them being problematic. Nick, you're right. Because I'm not going to lie, Chris is trying to sell us the facade. I know that there's something fucked up about him. I know that there's problematicness in his nature. He can't hide it with them 6 cups of coffee a day and smoking 2 packs every week or whatever. I know that it's there. He said, I'm more problematic than the word problematic. Okay. And to the chat, yeah, had to go with the ex. We went to a fancy hotel, smoked, ate a lot, and that's it. True. Well, shout out to Clint for being back in to be in a relationship and resolving things out with his ex. Mercury retrograde did something good, I guess, for some people. I feel like I've said this to this. I feel like me and this Chris had this same conversation before, though. Because every single time I see Chris's with a K, I think the same thing. I'm a super cool ass flirt. That means that you're a hoe. Okay. But loyal. You're a hoe until you have a dangerous obsession and fixation on a girl, and then you become loyal until she does something that fucks it up and puts you back in a spiral cycle. You're a protector, which means that you can be aggressive as fuck. You'll beat her ex. You'll do something crazy to the ex, pull out a gun on him, and you're a universe. You're a universe. What does that mean? Your verse? Kutta, I want to resolve things with my ex. Kutta, really? What you gonna do for her? Nico, yeah, I think you already guessed our sign. Chris with a K, I know you. He said, I'm proud to be a hoe, a old hoe. I know you, Chris. I know how y'all act. That's exactly how y'all act. And your last name's Coleman. Like, you're an amazing universe. Okay. Just know that you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Chris's with a K and y'all problematic asses. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You have the bestest time and probably the scariest time with a Chris with a K. Like a Chris with a K type, he'll put you in like you'll have like hella fucking fun like out of nowhere. You're like, how did you get us here or whatever. You'll have a lot of fun with a Chris with a K, but then you also be put in situations where you might kind of lose your life or something happens that you be scared. I'm so loving, romantic, and sweet. Just a trip. Yeah. That's what he sells on his dating profile. He's mesmerizing. Okay. Ooh, girl, where you get that weed at? Who are you? Goodbye. I'm back, queen. You got any more hate? Not right now. The energy shifted. All the niggas who don't get pussy, they finally went to that website and they finally went to that, you know what I'm saying? They finally found the video. beat off for the 7th time tonight, and went to sleep. They took their ass to sleep. I'm definitely Aquarius, just by the way. I was typing. People probably already knew, like, this talk switch. I could kind of peep that you was Aquarius, Nico. But I wouldn't have been surprised if you said that you was something else. Yeah, all the niggas who don't get no pussy, they finally beat off and went to sleep. Praise the Lord. There is a God in heaven. Trouble don't last always, y'all. Trouble don't last always. I hope I'm not being like playing with God with that by saying that. Beat off, yes. You're 6'2", all Chris's with a K are tall. You're 250, all Chris's with a K are. They're either 250 and it's either, it used to be muscle or it is. I can flirt with 100 women in one day, and the next day I'm scared to make eye contact with a woman coming away. You're the stereotypical Chris with a K, I promise you. Shout out to sharing hope to all Army for the gift. Thanks. I tell you what I want. I'm arrogant and I'm honest. Yo, this is crazy. I know you, Chris. Chris, I know you. Trust me, I know you. You waited for pussy and pussy came knocking. That's what, look, shout out to Clint. Clint, you should have been up here earlier when I had a lot of people hating on me. You could have helped them. Probably. I don't know. Look at your picture. You look like the I did. You look like the stereotypical. We talked before. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because I feel like every time I see somebody with that name and that profile, it triggers me to say the same thing. Arrogant, you don't sound arrogant. You just said you talk to women and scared the next day. No, don't let that fool you. He is still arrogant. You can trust me. At least I'm honest. I don't know. There's a limit to how much I trust Chris's with a K. But I did tell the story about Chris with a K before. I have told the story about the Chris I know with a K. He arrogant as hell. That nigga was crazy as fuck. Like, arrogant. Oh, I read that. Girl, it's 1 a.m. right now. Girl, it's 2:49 a.m. where I'm at. I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired. What a man. Yes, it's about to be 3 a.m. girl. In 9 minutes. No. Why is my brain in 11 minutes? I wasn't serious, but he definitely pisses me off. Which one? Oh, I'm a hoe, but I'm almost 59. Y'all be hoes until old age, unless y'all got married and y'all, you know, the wife has to low-key like beat on you low-key for y'all not to be hoes no more in older age. But probably because your family really likes her, so your family has always like kept the girl around, even when she should have been done with you. But women sometimes flirt with me. I'm desiring to get with God. Oh, you're probably the better version of the Chris's that I know with a K. I wasn't serious, but it definitely pissed me off. Jewel, the night just started. No, don't go. I'm going to try to stay on. It's about to be 2 for you. I'm here. I need you. Talk to me. Yep, we're in the office tomorrow. Really? Wow, the art behind you is so beautiful. Thank you. You're almost 50. When you turn 50? In October? Are you an October Scorpio or what? I'm from, I don't know how to talk right now. Okay, that's what's up. So if everybody is 50, where is everybody that's 50 in the chat? If you're 50 in the chat, I want to take a head count. Say hey. Almost 50, why are you here? November. Okay, November. I'll stay, I have nothing better to do. You're very, very beautiful. Thank you. Chris young at heart gang. No, Chris definitely do get a vibe that he young at heart. You're feeling me, it's fate. Every Chris with a K would say that. There's not really much that you can say or do that I wouldn't associate with that. So also for context, the first ex is so sad. She's a mother now, and she ended up not a proud as the email said. Dang, I ignored the white chick totally, and the dispensary chick still wants to do something, but dang. So this is the issue. Guess what? What's the issue? Do any of them know each other? Am I drinking lemon juice? Somebody asked, was I drinking lemon juice? It kind of does. Kind of. I guess I could kind of see the lemon. The lemon. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually on my best behavior these days. That's what's up, Chris. Somebody said vodka. Where I'm from Virginia. I'm from the East Coast. Where are you from? Are you from the other side of the world? I don't have anyone like you. I'm sad. Yo, Chris, I met a dude. This is like maybe like 2 months ago. I was at work, and this dude, while I was at work, I had came across him. He reminded me of a Chris with a K. I forgot his name right now, but he at the time reminded me of. He had every characteristic of a Chris with a K. It was crazy. He said the same thing to me. He said, I hate to ask you this, but do you have a man? I told him yes. He hated it. He said, do you got some homegirls that's like you? I said, they got felonies. I said, do you want that? He said, you trying to say I'm scared of it? I ain't scared of that. I said, you wouldn't be. You're just like the Chris with a K that I know. What I didn't say is that must have been someone else. True. Come to the West Coast. What part? Get out the snow. I'm not in the snow. You have a blister on your lip? Not really, but thanks for noticing everything about me. I had sex with over 100 women, and I'm not proud of it. Hold on real quick. There's a fifth chick in the mix. Clint, what you got going on? It's a fifth chick in the mix. So Saturday morning, there's a teeny bopper, 19-year-old. And she knocked randomly on the door looking for weed to smoke and to chill for that day. But that was before the ex. So wait, what you and her did before the ex came through? Did you be reading anything the chat said? This is one old picture, black and white. Well, black and white doesn't make it that old necessarily, but that person is from back in the day. I fake at work like I'm happy, but it's a facade. I'm lonely. So was the other guy that I thought was a Chris with a K. But anyway, I need to stop. Like, okay, I need to stop talking to people. When I was at work, that job that I had or whatever, I used to talk to all kinds of people. Like, if a person was in my vicinity, sometimes I would just start talking to them, like, because it helped the time go by faster sometimes. So I gave her some of the weaker gas we spoke, but told her not to come again. The 19-year-old used to just come to smoke, that's all. Oh, okay. You're from Mexico, Jalisco? Is that how you say it? You're a professional boxer. Wait, I almost believed it. This person is like a fan page. I almost believed it. Okay, so being colorful makes you old, so you're old. Got it. I'm confused. I thought you said that this picture is old because it's black and white. And I was going to tell you that the person in the picture, it is from back in the day, but just because the picture's black and white don't make it old. Somebody said, I'm Adrian Bonner. Ryan Garcia in the chat, y'all. Why did I not know that guy was from Mexico? I knew that he was like Latin in some way, or, you know, Spanish. But I did not know he was from Mexico. Women come in and out my building. They're really effing weird and stuck up. Some are cool, but I'm afraid to deal with them. I want true love. True. Girl, not what they mean. What you mean? What you mean? You said black and white doesn't make you old, so I was saying the opposite color. Oh, you're funny. Throw me some tickets, gay. That one Robloxian, are you a girl? Because I feel like you're a girl, but then I wonder how old you are. She said yes. Okay. Did I see your picture, Chris? Yeah, I saw. Dang, my voice went out. Chris, I saw your picture. You look like you look like your heart isn't 50 though. Is it just when you talk you can tell that you're 50? You work at a major fast food headquarters? Send me some free food codes or something. Send me some free food codes that I can give out to people, like, you know what I'm saying? I want people to, you know what I'm saying? I want to share it with people. Shout out to you and you should start a YouTube podcast, some live and normal conversations. True. Your corporate, ain't that the level that you need to be at to be able to give me the free codes that I can give out to like friends and family? That's what I want to do. Okay, God bless. I have to go. Bye, everybody. God bless everyone. Bye. Good luck on your next professional boxing gig. Fan page. I'm allowed to ask about the thought behind decorating the photo behind you. There was no thought behind it. Somebody gifted it to me a long time ago. Somebody, this picture was gifted a long time ago. A family member, actually. I'll treat you to anything you want. And oh bullshit, no bullshit. Ryan fight Tank. Okay, Chris with a K, give me the coupon codes and all the promotional things that I can send to friends and family. You know what I'm saying? I got like little nieces and nephews and stuff like that. I want to send it to them. Thankfully, I didn't poop hard. What the fuck am I reading? I have always liked you, but you're always too busy. I'm very busy. We can tell it was a long time ago. Oh, that one Robloxian. Oh, you coming for me now. We need the haters on the chat so you can go back and forth with them. You don't see a photo? It's always good to suck it like you're mad at it. I gotta get this person out of here because they keep saying crazy stuff. I gotta time this person out. She said no, F no. Don't worry, girl. We gonna get the haters back in there so that I'll make you a mod so you can get rid of them. She said unhinged. $1 million. Whoever fight. What he said? Whoever fight me, it's $1 million. No talk. Just let me know. Does YouTube translate? How did you read that? Oh, sometimes they do. Hey, no hating. Only talk about love. Down Julio. Show feet. You're ready to fight? Okay, boo. I'm gonna make you a mod. You can be one of the fighters in here. For those of you guys who don't know, when I first started this channel, I used to have some unhinged mods. Like, all of my mods were unhinged just like me. So, like, you can imagine. My mods would go back and forth with people in the chat. Like, it was crazy. It was feral. Everything about it was just, like, unhinged. And people used to come in my channel and tell me, they used to come in my channel and then my mods would sometimes go back and forth with them and they used to tell me I'm irresponsible for the mods that I have in my channel. That's how unhinged they were. What happened to those mods? Some of those mods don't come to the channel as much because the same way that they had unhinged behavior towards everybody else, at some point in time, the unhinged mods, they turn on who? They turn on you. So, like, one of my unhinged mods, he would start to get jealous if I showed attention to some of the newer mods that came in. So then he started beefing with my other mods. So now it's a rift between my team, my mods. So I had to get rid of the one that was causing the problem, sadly. And I kept that mod around for a long time. It was a story. It was a saga. It was a saga for like months on the channel, y'all. And people used to come on my channel just to tell me that I need to get my mods in control, like, because my mods was sometimes like y'all know how like some people get up here and they be trolling. My mods used to troll the fuck out of the trolls. Like, it was civil war in the chat for sure. Like, yes, it was civil war in the chat for sure. A few times there was a lot of civil wars, but we came back together as a big family, as a mod family. But that only could happen a few times before the inevitable happened. And I had to personally ban some of those people from my channel. Oh my word, this is clearly noticeable in other lives. That's why I interact positively only. Who dropped addresses here? Let me know that, Addie. I'll pull up country or city. You're loyal? Maybe you can be a mod, girl. Maybe I'll let you be a mod, because I miss those savage Rugrats. Those were my favorite mods, yo. I felt like they were an extension of me and I was an extension of them back or something. Those was my favorite mods. They were like on that. Like, they was always on that. Maybe I'll develop another mod squad like that. Is that water? Is water in it for sure. You want to be a mod? Jeff, you probably could be a mod. You know what? We're going to do a test run with the mods. We haven't had new mods up here in a while. So let's see how Jeff does with the mod thing or whatever. And anybody else? But you have to have, like, Jeff has been on the channel for a while. So I'm gonna make him a mod for a little bit. What's in the cup? Okay, where did she go? Okay. I'll do the test run. I feel like you're a wild card to make you a mod. I feel like that one Robloxiana is a wild card to make her mod, and I fear that the cycle is going to continue. Shout out to Jacob Clips. Yes. Shout out to the 2 new mods in the channel, Jeff Dean Ridgeway and that one Robloxian. Hazel Matt, what's good, my boy? She said, I will chill, I swear. You say that now until we do a live stream where all the haters pop up. Mind you, based off of my experience with YouTube, if I were to stay on live for 2 more hours, and 2 more hours if we stay on live, that's when the next wave of haters. If y'all think the late night haters are crazy, nobody is meaner. Nobody is more meaner and just like disgusting than a morning troll. Once it's 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 5 to 7 a.m., those people that get up here on YouTube, they're the worst people in America. They're the worst people on the internet. They're the most disgusting, evil pieces of shit people. And they're going to get up here and they're going to talk so much shit. And you're going to be in disbelief of what you're seeing early in the morning. Like, they wake up and they're mad. They be waking up with witties. I think they wake up and they're just pissed. Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Welcome, Michael. I don't want to be your mod. Why not? She said, I'm gonna fuck them up. That one Robloxian, I like that attitude. Robloxian, you probably would have did well with the my original mods. You probably would have fit in because they were crazy. They texted traffic on the way to work probably. I am in disbelief that they are functioning citizens in society. I'm a disbelief that they actually have jobs. I feel like the worst. Okay, let me tell you. The normal set of haters and trolls are late night, like 10 o'clock, around 10 p.m. That's when a regular set of trolls are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get trolls within the daytime, but that's normal. The worst kind of trolls known on YouTube that I have seen so far are from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. New York time. Those are the worst trolls. And to put a cherry on top, on Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings, I feel like there's the ones that are off work. Like, some people have guaranteed Sundays off, and they be mad as hell. Like 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. on YouTube, New York time. That's when people be trolling the most, bro. There's no movie for these niggas. Trolls the movie, there's no movie for them though. They just, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bad Vlogs for the gift. Rude Boy said Black King Sledgehammer Miss Nietzsche. Why you not sleep, Queen? I'm about to go to sleep. Am I from England? No. They be on the way to church trolling. They be on the way to church and they be doing the devil's work. Like, yo, I promise you, that's when I have ran into the worst people up here. It's those people. Jury, I'm gonna go to bed. I got practice tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you next time. Hopefully I can get on live like maybe tomorrow or something. I always say it, but I can't count on it. Look at that beauty. Thanks, Robloxian. I'm used to it at this point, but we are happy. Michael, what you talking about? Being white and being married to a black woman, everyone always has something to say. Michael, who you married to? Hold on. Rhonda Young. You don't know who that is, do you? Name a soccer player for an edit. Like Messi. Michael, you look like you're married to a black woman though. He said you're funny. I have a question. Can you answer the question for me? I answered your first one by saying sure. Well, sure. What's your question? I don't know. They're so soft. Once stop. You meant Maryland? Oh, okay. Night's always my favorite. Robloxian, are you playing with me? Robloxian, are you playing with me? Why she keep doing that to me? Is she really my supporter and my I can't call her an enemy, but she trolling me. Night's always my favorite to fuck with people. She said no. Okay. Hi, I'm having an anxiety attack right now and trying to calm down. Have any tips? I had my first anxiety attack yesterday and I kind of just panicked for like an hour. Are you nearby a lemon? Do you have like a lemon or lemon juice anywhere around you? Something like very sour? Because if you do, if you have like a lemon or something sour, spray it into your mouth, and somehow it kind of distracts your mind and your body about whatever you're having a panic attack about, and it kind of helps you for a little second to calm down because your body's distracted. Same is so with if you were to do something like this on your hand. Sometimes just doing something like this, sometimes it helps shift your brain away from whatever you're actually thinking about or worried about or what's happening in your body. Sometimes this helps. I'm not a doctor. I'm not licensed. I actually don't remember where I got these tips from, but somebody told me this. And somehow, like, if you were to do this to your hand while you're having a panic attack, sometimes it helps distract your brain from thinking about whatever you're thinking about, and you just focus on this for a second. There's other things that you can do, but sometimes distracting your brain from whatever you feel like is the most important, sometimes it helps when it comes to calming you down, especially when you're by yourself and you don't have nobody to talk to. But I hope that whatever you're worried about, you know, it resolves. Like, you feel better. I also feel like if you're spiritual, because it's a spiritual page, you could also pray. If I only had 30 seconds to convince you to give me a chance, what should I say? Why would I tell you, rude boy? Rude boy, why would I tell you the exact key code to get into my house? First of all, what is your picture? Robloxian, it's not hard for me to tell that you are a lesbian. What's up, baby? I need you. Chi yayo. Box breathing. Also sometimes it helps to calm down your anxiety by doing breath work. Breath work is always something that helps too, by the way, because it slows you down. Sometimes you need to breathe in for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then breathe out for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you do that a few times, and then it helps calm you down too. Do I have a pool? What you mean? Who's Raven? Are you talking about Raven Simone? Rude boy got keys. He looking for the key to my house. Can I ask you a question to be real? Do people look down at my wife for marrying a white man? I don't know. I really don't know, because okay. There's always going to be a pocket within the black community that's going to have jokes, right? But the black community has jokes anyway. So there's always going to be the jokes, right? The jokes don't really necessarily mean they really feel away. Sometimes they do. Do they look down on your wife? It's hard to really place it, because if they see that your wife is taken care of and everything like that, typically they're going to be okay with it, unless they just have some issue with international dating or whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, you hold your breath and that's what you do. Just hold it. Slower the exhale, the nervous system calms down. That's true. That's true. I love tall women. How tall are you? Excuse me, Jewel, you messing with me? Robloxia, what? I don't need your number yet. Just tell me if I'm wasting my time or if I should keep talking. Rude boy, what you mean? Shout out to Rude boy for sending all the gifts tonight and everything. Are you still considered number one? Because I think you are. Yep. Hold it until you pass out, then you'll be calm because you won't remember anything. That's fucked up advice, HVAC baller. Thanks, Rowdy. But it's about like I feel like sometimes anxiety attacks can be helped by you distracting yourself and calming down, because it takes you away from whatever your brain and body is trying to say is very important at that time, you know? But I'm not a doctor, by the way, so. Hey, checking in all the way from Memphis, showing love. One of a kind wheelchair, welcome. Are you actually in a wheelchair, by the way? Because one time I went to the club, this was like this year too. This year I had went to the club. I think it was like, when was that? I feel like it was in March. I feel like I went to the club in like March or something. It was this guy in a wheelchair. Every time the guy in the wheelchair see me, he be throwing money. You got shot in 2012. Oh, okay. I don't remember why that guy that is in a wheelchair. I just know that every time he see me, he always do the same thing. Shout out to Deez for the gift. I treat her like a goddess. She is my best friend I ever had. People always look at us. We own a home. We have a kid on the way. Thank you so much. Oh, congratulations to you and your baby. Is this your first kid? Is this y'all's first kid? We went into a wheelchair game. I ain't gonna lie. The guy in the wheelchair had all the girls dancing on him. And you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie sometimes. Oh, we going to the club. Robloxian, you can't go into the club. I'm in a wheelchair too, but I know how to stand up in it. Rude boy, are you being serious or are you just trying to compete with the wheelchair guy? Baller, there's no E in Baylor. Sorry. It's Irish as in the evil eye. Oh, I didn't know. He said yes, rude boy. H Favo, am I tripping or is rude boy trying to compete with me giving the wheelchair guy attention? That's crazy. Rain on me, Lord. Won't you take this pain from me? BJK, why are you singing that song to me? Is that Ashanti? Why are you singing Ashanti to me? LOL, he can never compete with me. I'm one of a kind. It's in your name, right? Your name is one of a kind _ wheelchair. He said, man, LOL, he better sit back down. Rude boy talking some shit. We can have a special Olympics. Bro was getting so many lap dances that he gained a leg to stand on. They said that his things. They said he was still active on the lower part of his body. You know what I'm saying? AKA, they said it. But people always have something to say. She's black, I'm white. My older sister, her husband is white, so I have white in-laws and everything. So I feel like I kind of can understand. He talking about some, let's do it. They got a race for Jules' love. Who gonna get there first? You saw me at Burger King. I haven't been in a while, but I need to go. I want a big fish sandwich from Burger King. That's messy, rude boy. What rude boy do? Very cute laugh. Y'all are funny. So rude boy and one of a kind wheelchair, they're gonna race to me to find my love. Is that what's happening? I do find it funny how jealous rude boy got because I was showing him attention. He told some hell yeah. Y'all are funny. He told some there's a win. I'm the one for you. Robloxian. I don't think you can be a part of this Olympics. Good night, everybody. I'm so nervous. This live has relieved my anxiety. Thank you for giving me your time. You're insane. Oh, thanks, Michael, for joining. One of a kind, talking that ish all the way. Oh, he taking it all the way. Rude boy can't stand a chance. I'm not gonna lie, rude boy got real quiet. Is he even still here? She said, I'm special though. Robloxian, you're not in a wheelchair. You can't. How you gonna participate? You can be the flag girl, Robloxian. Nope, he had to roll off. Hey, y'all have a great one. We'll be back as soon as you go live again. Okay, I'll see you next time, Clint. I was about to call him Flint by accident. Yo, y'all are crazy. I'm gonna throw it back. Robloxian, what? You're gonna be the flag girl? You gonna start floating? What? Okay, girl. Maybe you getting people excited, so maybe they need you for that. Jury, you need to see Robloxian's face reveal. It's tough. How do I see the face reveal? I'm scared. I'm scared that she's actually a little kid or something. That's partly why I think that I should block her. Yeah, I think she's a little kid. I'm gonna have to take her off. He said, I bet my whole wheelchair. Oh, Rude Boy talking about something. I bet my left wheel. I bet my whole wheelchair. Let's bet a standing ovation. Rude Boy, stop being rude. Rude Boy, stop being rude. Jacob, I know, but I can't have too many kids that are mods. Like, why are y'all even up? Why are y'all even up at this time? Like, Anubis, you said ill humans. This is humans talking up here. Like, we talking up here. Let's get to it. LOL. I can stand. LOL. Yo, the nigga that was in a wheelchair at the club, he could stand up too. Like, it was crazy. Rude Boy gonna be popping willies. think it's a game. Nah, he ain't being rude. He just met his match on Jesus. I got this Jones Foreman in my bones from a man who indeed took over my soul. Okay, BK with the songs tonight. BK, what song you singing for the race that's happening? TK, don't think you gonna get a leg up in this race. Yo, you can't say stuff like that. Ashanti baby. BK, what song you singing for the race that's happening? Wake up is knowing you're in my life morning. Hey Jose. Hey Fabius. I can't say the word, my bad. One of a kind wheelchair said, Mike can't move these legs, but I sure can't stand. Man, that nigga better not sing no song. He already singing a song in here. So he might as well sing a song for the race that's happening in the chat. Girl got off of YouTube because you look a mess. Oh my god, I haven't seen the good brother in so long. He's made over 40, probably over 100 accounts, no cap. He need to go. I meant the emoji, what it's supposed to be. I only said that because Anubis is a jackal and my name was places in a character I played. Oh, I don't remember. I don't think I noticed the emoji. Sorry. I'm gonna go now. Good night, y'all. Love you guys. See you next time, Jacob. But anyways, good night, Robloxian. Man, Rude Boy need to put his... Yo, why is it always something crazy happening? Why is it always something crazy happening in the chat? I know I can't have no normal YouTube live stream ever. H Fable keeps posting the the start of the Willie's race. What did Rude Boy post? Oh, that's his wheelchair he posted. A wheelchair emoji. Uh-oh. H Fable said y'all about to go. Rude Boy, I need to put this Hoover round up. Let's race for pink slips. LOL. I got them brand new tires. Why are y'all like this? Rude Boy got them good years. Why are y'all like this tonight? Y'all gonna have me up until the freaking morning shift haters pop up. Don Rowe, what's good? It's your first time here? We about to wake the morning haters up. True. Can you wish my homeboy a happy birthday? He just turned 22. Oh, okay. This wheelchair business. Who is Timmy? He said these, Timmy. I should make him mod for just temporarily. You're hungry? Okay. You made Rude Boy jealous. How did I make him jealous? All I did was say hey to you. You commented and I was like, so are you really in a wheelchair? You told him, yeah, I forgot. That's all I did. He the one he the one doing the most. H Favum said y'all race about to start. Jewel making Rude Boy rev his tires. Oh my god. Y'all are crazy up here. Good morning from Germany. Hi, welcome to the live. Mind you, this is Rude Boy's picture, by the way. He looked unhinged. And then this is wheelchair. This is wheelchair amazing. Hold on. This is wheelchair amazing. Rude Boy look unhinged, even in that profile. Stay blessed and much love. Bye bye. Thanks, you too. Same to you. I'm doing donuts in my room right now. Y'all are crazy. I'm about to get off live, but y'all are so crazy. Good morning, sexy, on this Wisdom Wednesday morning. Good morning. Wow, you're so stunning. Where have you been all my life? Welcome back, Mr. Bunny. It's been a long time, but you're back. Thanks, A. Davis. I'm about to get off the live though soon. Mr. Bunny, where Miss Bunny at? That's a good question. Rude Boy look crazy as hell. He do look crazy low-key, right? He look unhinged in that profile pic. Of course he would be acting like how he acted. Mad Max in a wheelchair. I've been laughing so hard, man. I'm smoking, tripping. Y'all are crazy. Like, what the hell? Mind you, this is one of a kind wheelchair's first time on this channel. Like, what did he even get himself into? That's the craziest part. I'm lurking too long. Keep up the hard work and thank you for the stream. I'm returning to my introvert shadows. Thanks, AK. AKEG. Thank you. Like, this is diabolical. Her Miss Bunny on maternity leave. Ooh, is she really? You are so beautiful. Love you, girl. Thanks, Ivan. This man said he Mad Max in a wheelchair. Man, we can't even run, but you Mad Max. Good morning. Let's dance. Thanks, A. Davis. One of a kind. What's up? That guy who just said something, he do that same thing. Like, he trolls me, trolls the page, and then he start talking to the people who I'm talking to in the chat. Jewel got Rude Boy burning rubber right now. Rude Boy's been kind of quiet though. Like, where is he? He's been kind of quiet. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all think he practicing before the actual race or what? Hey, welcome everybody who's joining. That guy is whack. Which one, Mr. Bunny? He doing some laps right now. Just did a Hellcat swap on my 2026 hover round. Oh, okay. But what happened to this race, though? It's awesome. Oh, God. To look up what a hover round was. I guess that's his wheelchair, y'all. He better practice, LOL. He said, this is serious business. Jewel, 9 o'clock, we vibing. Okay, I'll sip a little bit more. Agent Smith, you acting like one. He know he gonna lose this race. Uh-oh. Yo, y'all are funny. Why are y'all like this? Like, who? Cheers, shawty. Cheers. Cheers. No practice needed. My street name, Hot Wheels. I'm gonna make him blow the motor up on that jump. One of a kind, where you from? Because you said joint. That sounds low-key familiar. He said wheels of fire. Mr. Bunny put a wheelchair emoji. And my street name, Quickie. Uh-oh. Glory Wills. Agent Smith, why are you trying to race them in a Japanese car? I seen one of those cars the other day, by the way. All right, let's get to the chase. You down for 69s, yes or no? Huh? I'm kind of mad at myself for reading that out loud. H. Faven, why you ain't say nothing? You from Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised? Why did I got a vibe that you was either from Memphis or somewhere that's a little bit more like down, like in that area, but towards the east. He said easy money. I'm always mad about 60. Mr. Bunny, why are you mad about it? All right, let's get to the next question. He talking about some rich black guy or broke white guy. Dang, why it gotta be about rich or broke? And black and white. Which one are you? Love or money? A10. Love or money? He said, bet your disability check. Anybody who ain't in a wheelchair hit the sideline. LOL, this between me and Rude Boy. I'm always left watching the action. Mr. Money, please. He said, you're the rich white guy? Okay, bet. They call Rude Boy Lightning McQueen. They said they call one of a kind Quickie. I don't know how this gonna go, y'all. Where I'm from Virginia. He said flash wheels. And I can bet both of my disability checks. Uh-oh. Rude Boy, what you putting up? Mr. Bunny, who be putting you in the cup chair? You be putting yourself there, or did you be getting pushed to the side there? You're from Texas, Mr. Bunny? In England? There's a Texas in England, really? Rude Boy got them cheerleaders. First nigga in a wheelchair drunk. No, first nigga in a wheelchair dunk. Okay, let's get the next question. Where in Virginia? Fairfax, McLean, Alexandria, Charlottesville, Forest Church, etc. A10, where you at? A10, how rich are you? And what does that mean for me? Miss Bunny does that to me. Mr. Bunny, I'm so sorry to hear it. You get pushed into the cup chair. Dang. I guess it's a good thing she's on maternity leave right now, right? Or bad for you? You're in Fairfax? That's what's up. She said it's for educational purpose. Dang. Y'all, I'm on Twitter right now, low-key. Man, I love to see him dunk. Hell no. Miss Bunny drive me crazy, man. That's crazy. You know Spanish? Un poquito. Jewel got Twitter fingers right now. And I heard Virginia straight, though. Yeah, I feel like Virginia is cool. You know what I'm saying? The part that I'm from is not too like country or anything, but honestly, whatever your vibe is, you can find it low key in Virginia. Like, it's 111 where you're at. Hey, I can't say I'll be on my feet all day. What? All day? I can't really say I'll be on my feet all day. She cheating on us, chat. She probably talking to her side piece right now. What the freak? If me and Rude Boy link, we gonna turn these folks up with this wheelchair shit. I feel like y'all would be a problem for sure. How's the nightlife in Virginia, Jewel? It's fun. Like, it's fun. You got like a different experience, like whatever your vibe is. And then like where I live at is not that far from the beach, so like you can definitely have fun. Go bar hopping down at the beach. There's a lot of stuff you can do out here, to be honest. But then like if you like city vibes, you can do the city. We got a casino out here. Sorry y'all, I'm burping and stuff. That's what's up, yeah. But I feel like nightlife is straight, and then like depending on what side of Virginia you're on, you get like a different experience. Like to party in some place like to party in a place like in Richmond area is going to be different than if you party somewhere in like Fairfax, McLean. You know what I'm saying? Like each area is kind of different. And then of course we have DC like right in the midst of all of that. So if you go to DC, oh, you could really have some fun in DC. Like DC is a really fun place. And then if you go towards the like if you go towards more west of Virginia, not West Virginia, but if you go towards like more of like the tip part of Virginia where it's like Roanoke and Danville, I don't think Danville has a lot going on. Shout out to One of the Kind for the gift. I don't think. Oh my God! And he's sending me gifts, Rude Boy. Rude Boy gonna get so mad. Rude Boy's gonna get so mad because he was sending me all the gifts earlier. He gonna get so jealous. So look, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Danville don't have a whole lot of crazy stuff going on, but like Roanoke, it's alright. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. Ox relatives. One of a Kind and Rude Boy, y'all should just be cool at this point. I don't think Rude Boy noticed it yet. Seriously, burp and you're married. My word is bond, but don't give too much info out. These pervs just looking out. Good night, bro. It's gonna be real hard for somebody to do anything to me personally because I got people who don't play about that. I got people that don't play about that. So it's gonna be real hard for people to really do whatever they think they about to do when it comes to me. But you know, sometimes surprises is a good thing. Oh my God, my headphones are broken. Sometimes surprises ain't a bad thing for somebody who's looking to do something crazy. I think I broke my headphones. Let's see if I'm gonna see if it still works later. First time on the live, hey. Pull up clean, chair look mean, fresh set of wheels, yeah. They stay pristine, got custom grips, got a fresh new seat. Everybody looking when I roll down the street. Rude Boy coming with bars. He talking some Rude Boy that came up with a whole rap. One of a Kind got Rude Boy writing down. When he become a rapper? That's crazy. How did I break my headphones? I think they were slowly breaking because I like always have them on. So like I think they were already slowly breaking, whatever. So now I don't know, I just gotta get some new headphones. It'll be alright though. One of a kind got Rude Boy right, and that's crazy. Classic wear and tear for sure. I've had those headphones since January. The first pair of headphones I had, I forgot when I bought them, but they didn't last that long, and then I like lost them or something happened. So those lasted the longest, cause it's August. Like I got them in like mid-January, so they lasted at least 8 months. They gotta take my #1 spot. Oh, because his crown is #1. H Favum is #2. I'm on your side, baby. If anyone messes with you, they gotta go through One of a Kind, then through me. Dang. Okay, Mr. Bunny. What about Rude Boy? What about Rude Boy? He's up there too. Thanks, Tobito. I think my headphones broke because I'll wear them a lot, and then like I look like Jules. Thanks, Mr. Buddy. I wear my headphones a lot, and they'll get like snagged on like doorknobs and stuff like all the time. Even if I'm not doing anything crazy, those headphones get snagged. Like, so I lose every AirPod that I get. Like every case of AirPods, I lost every case. LOL, I'm definitely gonna take that #1 stop. And trust me, ain't nobody gonna mess with you, Jew. They ain't ready to meet Jesus, so they better stand down. You know what I'm saying? Look, shout out to my newest mod, One of a Kind. And Rude Boy became a mod tonight too. That's crazy. I have your subscription. Thanks, Tobito. I'm gonna read his rap again. He talking about some pull up clean, chair look mean, fresh set of wheels. Yeah, they stay pristine. Got custom grips. Got a fresh new seat. Everybody looking when I roll down the street. Okay, Rude Boy. You met Spot. LOL, my bad. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, they ain't gonna do too much if they know what's good for them. But you know, sometimes people gotta find out the hard way. Chrome wheels and everything. Oh, yeet. Also, I relate to you in terms of losing AirPods. I lose every pair. Like it's so crazy. Either I lose one earphone, they completely break. The last pair of headphones that I had, they literally disappeared in my house. So I'm using Find my AirPods to find them. They're not making a noise, and then eventually they died. So I don't know what the heck that's about. I feel like they're gonna pop up like if I move or something. I don't know how I'm gonna ever find them. I just gave up on them. True Rude Boy looks sketch. Man, he's sitting on some Tims. I'm sitting on 20s. Uh-oh. Dang. You are very beautiful. I would love to lick your beautiful feet. Okay, Adrian. I'm just saying anything now. I'm just saying anything now. Why do Rude Boy always like he always like go away? He said let's have a gift war. Uh-oh. Yo, I just looked at Rude Boy's picture again because Mr. Buddy said what did he say? He looked sketched to him. He said, let's do it. Uh-oh. Hi, welcome to the channel. Rude boy, set that shit off. Ooh, I want to play Lil Bootsy right now. I low-key want to play that song. Hi, how are you? Foot fetish people are so funny to me. He said play it. He's also, ooh. Who gonna start it? Who about to start it off? Rude boy, driver, start your engine. Ooh. Y'all are so funny to me. Dance moves? Not tonight. This is Rude Boy. This is one of a kind. Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. I guess he the one setting it off. Rude Boy is #1 right now, but One of a Kind is #7. I feel like it can change quick. Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, One of a Kind is setting it off though. He's starting it off. Where Rude Boy? I thought he said let's go gift for gift. I don't know where he's at either. He always be here, but he be gone, then he be here. I don't know where he at. Rude boy, where you at? Shout out to H Fable for the gift. Dang, you got the freaking y'all got H Fable even participating. Rude boy used that whole song as his intro or what? Where he at? Shout out to One of a Kind for all the gifts. I feel like your number is gonna go up. Yo, H Fable is so funny to me. Oh, One of a Kind went up to number 3. How did he just go from 7 to number 3? Well, I do have to departure. I'll see you next time, Tobito. Yo, Rude Boy not gonna like seeing that. Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. What's good, Cutter? It's a money war going on right now. I can't talk. It's a money war. And guess who is coming up on number 1? Just that fast? I don't believe it. All of you stay blessed. Same to you. Same to you. Whew. Hi. I'm glad you smiling and people leave you alone. Me too, Cosmic Key. What's up with people? People be so bad spirited. Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. Yo, how did he get to number 2 so fast? Shout out to One of a Kind for the gift. There's no way. I'm not gonna lie, Rude Boy was sending hella gifts earlier. Like, he was sending like times 200 gifts and stuff. So I don't know how One of a Kind got up there that fast. So many bums streaming right now. Then this beauty pops up. Hi. Yo, Jules, it's 3 a.m. What the f you doing? It's about to be 4 a.m. where I'm at. It's 3:58 p.m. a.m. where I'm at. Michael Jackson was an angel who came to Earth, but other angels decided that Earth wasn't a nice place for him and took him back. Oh, that's nice, I guess, to say. Rude Boy say you gotta play the bigger show. You gotta play the Big Show theme song for you. Hey, Rude Boy, One of a Kind is number 2 right now. We're about to play. Well, it's the Big Show. I'm starting to think Rude Boy lied to us. Cause where the heck he at? He said all them gifts earlier. He went cold turkey. MIA, you hear me? Where is he at? That is the craziest thing. How he come back just to tell me to play a theme song and he's... Yo, there's no way. Shiesty said his bank probably mad. Did I miss you? Yo, that's crazy. Oh well. Maybe he wanted this one. All talk, no walk. He probably was over there singing that song. I rock and got fans from ghetto to heavy metal. I took it to the next level. Guard-gated the states and marble floors with a slight bevel. Hey yo, I took the freeways to keep my guns toted. Get high, start zoning, get paranoid and leave my pics. How many extra songs did he got? Fuck that. He ain't talking or walking. He just sitting. He's sitting and he dipping. No, let me stop. No, he probably told me to play that song so he can sing it. That's crazy. Where is Rude Boy even from? That's a good question. That's a question that needs to be answered, actually. Anyway, I'm about to get off the live, y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. It is 4:05 in the morning where I'm at. I ain't gonna lie. He told me something, I'm still number 1. I don't know about that. Rude Boy can't keep it up. Oh, Mr. Bunny said Rude Boy can't keep it up. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys have been funnier than what I expected. It's 3:05 in the morning where you're at. Look, shout out to the newer mods. Both of them, ironically, are Rude Boy and One of a Kind Wheelchair. Shout out to both of you guys. I'm not gonna lie though. I had fun with y'all. Like, y'all had me stay up way longer than what I thought. So shout out to all of y'all. Y'all was funny. Y'all was vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. He said we shall finish this tomorrow. Uh-oh. Good night, Titus Pum Pum. Good night. What's your response, Rude Boy? We've been dissing him. Rude Boy back jewel. I'm gonna let him say what he has to say before I get off the live. Rude Boy, are you gonna say what you have to say before I get off the live? Cause One of a Kind said he gonna be, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be ready tomorrow. He finna pull up with an evil ass plan, bro. Oh yeah, shout out to Jeff. He's a new mod. You have a good one and you stay cool and happy Wednesday. It was a good live. Talk to you next time. Talk to you guys next time. I'm gonna give Rude Boy a few seconds if he want to say something, but other than that, if you haven't already, double tap the live. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I have a whole lot of like live streams that y'all can watch. He said I'm #1, still my wheelchair faster and my gifts too. One thing I will say is that I don't know how much Rude Boy was throwing on the live earlier, but his XP is at like almost 1,000. His XP is almost at 1,000, and One of a Kind's XP is like at like 300. I'm #1. Where your gifts at then, nigga? Shiesty said prove it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all make me want to get on live tomorrow just so that way hopefully everybody here tomorrow, because you know what I'm saying. He said look beside my name. Oh, he talking about #1. Shiesty says show me some bread then. Competition is high on this channel. Tony, you're so right. We know, bruh. Yeah, you gotta get on here tomorrow. Okay, should I do a late night, early morning again, like tonight? Should we do like a same time, same place, or should I try to get on earlier? What y'all think? Normally I tried to get on earlier, but the past 2 days I've been getting on later. Same time? Okay, bet. I'll see y'all same time, same place tomorrow. I think I started the live stream around midnight my time. I think. You ain't never won. Silence the broke talk. Y'all like the late night? Somebody said late night go hard. Okay, bet. Let me try to see if I can see when I went live. Hold on. I feel like I did something. Does anybody know when I went live? The heck? Oh yeah, I went live at 12:30 my time. Rude Boy, settle your shit then. One of a Kind, I'm gonna be here. Say less, Rude Boy. Hold it down, my G. I'll be #1 tomorrow. I ain't spending my money though. You got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna spend it? And hold it down, Jew. I got you. Nighttime. Yes, night. So maybe I'll try my hardest to get up here again at 12:30 my time. 12:30 a.m. my time again. Now I bet the shit. Rude Boy go to races here there tomorrow. Yup. You went live in my life the first moment I saw you. Mr. Buddy, you're funny. It's war then. Y'all are crazy. I was just telling the live stream right before One of a Kind Wheelchair had joined the live. I was telling the live about how my live streams used to be so crazy here. Shiesty, take your stanky ass to bed, Kinfolk. Where you even come from? I probably can't. So I've been subscribed for months, bruh. Meet me here, don't meet me there. This shit alt. What's your other page, Shiesty? F Joseph 13. I kinda fuck with the name. Because sometimes everybody knows a guy named Joseph that they said that to or something. They said that about. Rude Boy funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where Rude Boy or One of a Kind Wheelchair came from, but they both spawned here tonight. Yo, they both spawned here tonight and they're both hilarious. He saw some keep them wheels tight. I don't know if it was that or something else. Oh, true. But anyways, look, love you guys. Hopefully we'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. Kisses to you guys, hugs to you guys. Subscribe so you don't lose me, right? In the algorithm. Even though you'll probably find me again. Rude Boy named fit him though. He's a little slow. Shicey, why you call Rude Boy a little slow? Night, Jewel. Night. Look, I should finish my drink. Night, you guys. Nighty night. Love you more than yesterday. Rude Boy told us to shut your ass up. Bye, you guys. Bye.